Ghouls and Ghosts. That's what we're doing. I bet we can do this. I bet it's doable. By the way, I'm not using the actual ROM of the real game. I'm using a modded version of this because we're going to do something special to make this challenge actually doable. This is a modded version of the original game. This version, I'm going to show you guys how this works. You can switch between any of the armors at any time and any of the weapons. See, I can turn the armor off, I can turn the armor on. I can also give myself any of the weapons. So here's the scythe, here's like the dagger. It's a modded version. However, we're not going to use any of these cheats or anything to do anything special. All I'm going to do, I'm going to reset the game, and we're going to turn on just the scythe, and we're just going to use that. That's how it's going to work. But I've used this modded version before for other challenges we've done, and it works really good. All right, so let's get started. This game is not accurate. People didn't wear underwear, let alone boxers in medieval times. Hey, I can't help that. I can't help that. I'm just rolling with it. I'm just rolling with it. All right, here, and we're off. The game is officially started. I'm not starting over from this point forward. Even if I die on level 1, we're going to just go with whatever happens here. This game does have limited continues, by the way, so the chance of failure in this quest is possible. For you guys that have never played this before, well, the chance of running out of continues is possible. And I have played this a lot, so I do think we have a chance to do this today. And we're not using armor either. I mean, we're not using magic. There's also a no magic run. So it's melee weapons only. There's gold armor. We can get that. Yeah, we can use gold armor, Celestial. I just can't use the magic spells with it. We can use everything but that. Look at all that beautiful slowdown. This game is an old Super Nintendo game, so it's got a lot of slowdown. So expect to see some slowdown here and there. Uh-oh. 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 There we go. There we go. We could do that, Plaboo, but I really don't want to play Ocarina of Time. That is the last game I would want to play. That might be the worst possible redemption for me ever. I'm going to take a hit here. God damn, dude. This is not good. And I've got this crap weapon, so that's going to be a problem. Even with the gold armor, you lose it in one hit. I think Super Ghouls and Ghosts is easier than Ghouls and Ghosts. I think this one is... It depends. It really depends. This one has limited continues, though. And that, to me, adds some extra difficulty compared to the Genesis one. I haven't done the Genesis one credit clear yet. That's still a future challenge to do. That's too soon, Plaboo. It'd have to be like 50 million community points, and even that might not be good enough. If you hate Ocarina of Time, you'd absolutely despise Majora's Mask. That's a lot worse. I would. I know I would. Majora's Mask could be 100 times worse than Ocarina. So no, not gonna play that either. Absolutely not. I need to get my armor back. That's the next objective, is try and get the armor back. That's not the armor. I second Plaboo's idea. No, it's not enough points. More points. Much more. Let me tell you this. You guys would be bored as crap if I was doing Ocarina of Time. You guys would be so bored because the whole stream would be whining and griping about not knowing what to do or where to go next. And there's no way I'm going to figure it out on my own without a guide. There's not any way. I tried that. I've been down that road before. It would be revisiting old wounds. That's not a good idea. That's a terrible idea. Master Quest? What is that? Is that a 2D Zelda game? Is that 2D, Spade? If it's 2D, I might play it. If it's 3D, I'm not touching it. That's how that would work. What? A trap? That's a rare drop. You don't see that too often. Hey, we're doing pretty good here. I can't complain. This is a good run. All right, gotta watch out for that. If you guys have never played this game before, it is wonderful. It's very hard, but it's also very fair. You get good at it, things happen. Is that gonna be the armor? That's a weapon I don't want. I can't pick that up. I cannot pick the weapon up. All right, there we go. There we go. Professional mode Ocarina of Time. Okay, I will never touch that in my life. Maybe we want to see you getting angry, ranting like an old fart. You know what it would be, Plabu? It wouldn't even be angry raging. It would be boring raging. It would be a constant stream of, I don't know where to go, I don't know where to go, I don't know where to go. It would be the worst thing ever. Not only that, I would be just completely miserable. Way worse than any of these other crappy games we played. Completely accept you don't want to stream Ocarina of Time. Did you even consider giving a go off-stream guide? You must have really hated it. I did. I despised it. And to this day, I still don't like 3D action games because of it. I didn't like Mario 64 either, and that's like a treasured game also. That was too confusing. I just wanted basic Mario stuff. I didn't want to figure out where to go and what to do. I think it would just be like the worst possible playthrough you've ever seen on the history of Twitch. And we just didn't die on level 1. We're going deathless. We're going deathless. No, we're not. Of course not. It did. It broke my 3D heart. It did. I hated Mario 64. Okay, you're not the only. I'm not the only one then. I'm not the only one. That's good. After playing Super Mario World on the Super Nintendo Entertainment System, after playing that, no Mario game has ever come close to that masterpiece of a game. And I don't think ever will. Because that game is beautiful. That's one of the best games ever made. You want a good Mario game? Super Mario World. Play it. It's one of the best things ever. Mario 64, not so much. Good lord, man. Good lord. I always take a hit there every time I play this game. Every single time. Is Spyro 3D? If it is, I'd probably hate it. I think it is. The dragon Spyro. Even though I like the character, I've seen it before, I don't think I would like the 3D-ness. I hate Super Mario World. You know what, 3UP? You know what? I don't think you're telling the truth. Your name would not be 3UP Moon if that was the case. Your name's 3UP Moon! You can't trick me with that! You cannot trick me with that! I never get tired of Mario World and Mario 3. Me either, Gally. Me either. And yes, Wario Land, I've never even played any of the Wario Land games, Phoenix. I think those would be a lot of fun to play. Never played a Wario game in my life. That's something new. Yeah, your name, you tried to trick me. And your name gave it away. Love it. So perfect. The Scythe goes down if you're ducking. The Scythe does go down. You can control it like that, but you can't throw it up. It only goes down, which could be useful in some of these later stages. Like right here, that's actually kind of good right there. Okay, what's that going to be? A guy that's going to try and turn me into a baby. That's not going to happen. Alright, so far so good on this challenge. I haven't even taken a death yet. The worst is yet to come. Oh, really? Really? A fish just happened to be there. I love it. WarioWare. I've heard about that game, but I've never played it before. Never played that. I've heard like multiple things, and some people say it's fun. Other people say it's like really weird. Is Scythe your least favorite weapon in this? No, that would be the torch. We have done a challenge run with the torch. We did expert difficulty torch only, and that was unbelievably hard. The difficulty of that was mind-bending. I didn't think we could do it. In fact, I failed the entire first run and we ran out of continues. Am I gonna die here? Nope. Survived. Survived because I was lucky. Have you heard of the lore of the G&G games? Yeah, a pretty good bit, actually, Joel Girl. I really like the G&G series. I love the G&G series. Some of my favorites of all time. We've done multiple challenge runs in all the G&G games. Like, we've done Torch only with multiple ones. Gotta play smart there. Gotta play a little smarter. Gotta play a little bit smarter. That was poor play. There's not an excuse for that. You know what? This is like my least favorite level in this whole game. Because it's so slow. There's nothing you can do. You just have to go with the flow here. Yeah, go with the flow, literally. We're in the water. I wish you could just go at your own pace on this level, but it's so dang slow. But this time we'll get to upgrade the weapon, so it should go a little bit better. This weapon's just not good at all. It's so slow. Toki on Sega Genesis, that's where you play as that monkey. I have seen that before. And it looks pretty decent. I think I've already got it on my list, I want to say. Alright, we do need that chest right there. Alright, that's what I wanted. Alright, now we have a better weapon. It's upgraded the Scythe. Now it does more damage. We should be able to handle those stupid urchin things with a little more reliability there. Auto-scrollers are annoying, just let me go at my pace. I'm okay with auto-scrollers sometimes. A lot of people hate the auto-scrollers in Mario levels. I kind of like them a little bit. They're more fast-paced. But this level's just too slow. This level's not one of my... Okay, I can kill that guy in 2 hits now. Alright, now we're in better shape. Now we're good. You like the Shining series level? Dude, I do too. Shining Force, Shining in the Darkness, Shining Force 2, those are masterpiece games. And I wanted more games like that for Genesis. I wanted less Sonic, more Shining series. But no, they kept doing more Sonic. I'm not really a fan of Sonic games. I don't think they're very fun. That's just me, though. People want to like Sonic games, that's great. I like Sonic, just not as games. Goddamn, just gonna one-up me today. That was my plan from the start, Rally. If we finished, if we finished Jurassic Park, I was gonna end things on a high note. We were gonna play a game I really love, and that would be this one with a new challenge I haven't done yet. That was the plan, and so far so good with it. I have taken a death, but that's okay. Yeah, this is professional difficulty. The enemies have a lot more speed and health. It's gonna be painful, but that's okay. This weapon is absolute garbage. Look how it's slow. It's so dang slow. That is gonna get me killed so many times. Shining Force was a strategy RPG. That is correct. It's a tactical turn-based strategy RPG. Have you ever played Final Fantasy Tactics, or have you ever played what am I trying to say here? The Fire Emblem series. Fire Emblem. If you've ever played either of those games, you know what to expect from Shining Force. Corman, welcome in. How you doing today, dude? How's it going today? Hope you're having a good day. Roll Tide roll, although we should have lost. Uh-oh. Oh, now the game got spoiled. That's okay, Corbin. You know what? Honestly, I had the game recorded and I wasn't going to watch it till later. I didn't know if we'd won or lost. Now I know we've won. No, it's fine. It's fine. I'm happy to know we won. I thought we were going to lose. I did. I watched a little bit of it before the stream started. We looked horrible. And so when the stream started, I put it on record, and then I was thinking, you know what? I bet Alabama lost as bad as we looked. You feel dirty watching it? It was awful? Okay. I still kind of want to see how we played. Anyone ever use 100,000 points to shut down the stream? No, Pizza. I don't ever expect people to get that many points. I don't think anyone will ever even get close to that many points, because people are always going to redeem a bad game, more than likely. And we got to be really careful with this dude on professional difficulty. He's much faster with his attacks. Ah! He's got so much health on professional. Oh my god, this is not going to end well. Yes! 1 credit. No, we're not doing a 1 credit clear like this. Oh, what is worth to still see how to unfold in Mixer was an interesting game. Yeah, I would like to watch it anyway. Just like critique the team and stuff and see what happened. I do want to see it anyway. What does Bama have against Texas QB shoulders? That's one of the last things I saw before I turned the game off with Sergeant Power Glove was we injured their quarterback. I was thinking, wow, second verse, same as the first. Because that did happen in 2009. I don't like seeing injuries. I don't care if it helps us win. I don't want to see an injury. I never want to see that. It feels cheesy. Because the game would have been different if he'd been in the game. Oh, crap. Oh, crap! This weapon is so dang slow that areas like this that are normally, like, not very hard are way harder. No. 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 Now we gotta get this fire bear. Yeah, this weapon's terrible, Rush. This weapon is awful. Now, if you can get the magic for this weapon, it's got the best magic in the game. If you can get it. That's a big if. But the magic with this weapon is pure destruction. But you have to have the gold armor for that, which getting that with this weapon is not always easy. With this, as far as like my opinions on weapons in this game, this is definitely way near the bottom tier. It's better than the torch. It's better than the tri-blade. That's not saying a whole lot. Whoa, that was a narrow escape right there. We're doing pretty good. This is not a bad run so far. It's not going badly. Now, if you've never played this game before, this game's going to be one of the most painful things you ever play. But once you get some experience with it, you'll really start enjoying it, I think. For you guys that haven't played this yet, but you're thinking about playing it, it's one of my all-time favorites. But that's why I keep finding new ways to try and make it harder. What's worse? Yeah, Quirky. I do want to watch it, but I'm kind of a little bit scared too. But that's okay. That's okay. Wow, that was close. All right, this weapon is so slow. I don't think I can auto fire this guy to death. I think we're gonna have to fight him more slowly. I think we have to do it like this. This is what I had to do the last time I had to fight this guy with a scythe. Ah! Got you! I got you, loser. You lost to a guy with a scythe. What a loser. What a freaking loser! I'd feel so bad if I was him right now. Vanilla, have a good night, dude. Have a wonderful night. Thank you for hanging out, man. I appreciate it very, very much. And yes, I do love this game, any of the G&G series, very, very, very much. But have a good night, dude. I'm sure I'll see you later today. If you wake up later and you're like in a late stream, I might run into you again. That it has happened. Oh, second Chivo badge tonight with Revenge Shinobi. I want to get the badge for Ghouls and Ghosts on Genesis. I'm like, the only thing I need to do to get the badge for this game is play it on Professional and just beat it. I've done everything else. The Genesis one to me is harder than this one. And a lot of people think the Genesis one is the easiest of all the Ghosts and Goblins games. I respectfully disagree. I think the NES one is the hardest. And then I'd put this one, and then... I don't know. Maybe the NES one is the hardest, then the Genesis one, then this one. But this one, to me, was the hardest the first time I ever played it. For some reason, I have a hard time with the Genesis one. I don't know why. I'm just not good at that one. Corman, you're about to start working on... Oh, that was close. I should not have made a double jump there. We're fighting Zubats, by the way. Who's seen Pokemon knows what a Zubat is. That would be these things. Looks just like it. Whoa! That was freaking lucky, dude. That was freaking lucky. I can't believe we didn't take a hit right there. Corman, you're going to be working on Ghosts and Goblins Resurrection on Legend if you can get your internet sorted out. I don't know what the hell Cox is doing. They're just a bunch of failures. Sucks. Yeah, I'll probably be up early, so I might see you in about 8 hours. Good night, Vanilla. Have a good one, buddy. Have a good good one! Whoa! Don't ask me how we didn't take a hit there. I don't know. I'm not gonna pretend to know. This is going far too well, dude. This is going far too well. We're playing with a bad weapon. I've only died once up to here. This should not be going this well. I'm in a little bit of shock here. Yeah, I knew it was coming. I jinxed it. I knew that was gonna happen. There's one last goblin that will try and troll you. Alright, that... We made it! Captain Sid just completed Metroid Dread 100% on hard mode. Congratulations, dude! I've never played Metroid Dread. I need to. I've heard a lot of good things about it. In fact, we might play it on stream once I play it off stream first, and we'll play it on stream hard. Plabu requested that. We might do that. I think we will. Andy, what's up, buddy? Welcome in. Hope you're having a nice day, dude. Perfect emote for the perfect situation. Perfect. Could not ask for better. He's not going to get me from there. No, he's not going to get me from there. Frank said that you might like Gradius too if you like auto-scrollers. That's Gradius 2. That's only one of my least favorite playthroughs of all time. I have a burning hatred for that game, and any Gradius game. Benefits of waking up late, not enough time for anything to go wrong yet. Exactly. I love to hear it. That's a great way to, that's a great excuse to sleep late, right? It's perfect. I hope everything's going well for you this morning, man. We just finished Jurassic Park on the Sega Genesis. Never play that game, by the way. We played as the Raptor. I think the Raptor playthrough was more frustrating than Dr. Grant. I did not enjoy it, not even a little bit. I'm so glad that game's over. I hope to never see that game again. Oh my god, I still haven't died. Well, I've died once. But we're doing a 1 credit clear professional, no magic, Scythe only run. No, we're actually not. Mixer and shmups don't mix. Corman knows. Corman, I tried Gradius the other day, the original Gradius on NES. Do you know how mad that game made me? This was like a week ago. I was absolutely furious. There's no continues. There's no continues. You get 3 lives, it's over. It's all over. Jurassic Park was awesome. Nice to see someone go through that hell. I'm glad you enjoyed it, RMV. I'm glad you enjoyed it, because I sure didn't. We do have to play it again on hard one day to get like the full completion of it. Doing better than those prequels. Prequels! Like the Star Wars prequels, you like those? Those are awesome. Those are freaking sweet. Actually, if you take Jar Jar out, the first one's okay. It's not as bad as some people say, right? It's fine. Maybe. Maybe. Gradius sucks. Life Force rules. I did like Life Force more than Gradius Phoenix. I will give it that. I actually kind of ended up liking Life Force, believe it or not. Is this going to be the armor? I think it is. It is. Okay. Now, the next one's going to be the gold armor. Jar Jar's the key to all this. Jar Jar actually is George Lucas, basically. We'll just say that. Sound good, Andy? Yeah, it sounds good. Good old Jar Jar. How could you go wrong? Are these things just not going to stop spawning? This is not a good scenario to be in here. Alright, this is like one of the worst parts of the game to me right here. I never know what to do and always get hit. There's like a million things to contend with. Cannot hit that guy from there. Okay, I don't have a weapon that can handle it. Okay, I kind of have a plan. Let's see if it actually works. These blue goblin ghost things are going to ruin everything, though. I think I killed the thing that I was most worried about. No! I got too close to the spikes! Oh, crap. Now I'm in trouble. Uh-oh. Stupid worthless weapon! Oh, crap. I'm gonna hit the spikes. Oh, and that hits that guy from there. Dude, we're doing good! Ask and you shall receive! Wow, you ever played G&G on Genesis? Zooey, yes. I really like all the G&G games. Genesis one's great. Nintendo one's great. Arcade ones are great. They're all awesome. There's not a Ghosts and Goblins game I do not like. I love them all. Let me play this all day. Don't let me play a shmup or any of that stuff. How about green armor would be great here. Or not. Or not. The armor sound effect clink still happens even when he's naked. I know. The little clink. It sounds good too. This game, for as old as it is, this was one of the earlier Super Nintendo games that was released. This game's a freaking masterpiece, dude. Nobody should be putting this game down. Who doesn't like this game? I'm going to ask somebody in the chat will not like it, I'm sure. I'm sure someone will say, oh, I don't like Ghosts and Goblins. It's not good. Somebody will say it. Oh, I knew it. I knew that was going to happen. That was RN. Those little guys have an RNG attack pattern. There's not much you can do with them. And that was close right there. Ultimate Ghosts and Goblins on PSP is the hardest. Yep, we played through that, Joe Girl. We beat it, and it was tough. It was tough. It was painful, but we got it. We actually played the better version of it, the revised version where you don't have to find all the stupid rings. That was not fun. We played the revised one is 100 times better. Okay, we're gonna get to fight the boss. I don't want Ghosts and Goblins. It's not good. There you go. Thank you, Captain Sid. I'm not disappointed now. Somebody had to say it. I hate that level. I think I hate it less than the flipping level in Super Castlevania. I don't like this level either. I do not like this level either. Not even a little bit. All he's got on his metal shoes can't hurt his feet. You get near a spike, though, and watch what happens. Watch what happens. Graphically, gameplay, music, and sound design. Yeah, I know 3-Up. It's just awesome. This game is an all-time classic to me. I have no armor here, so chances of victory are lower than they should be. But hopefully we can do it. I need to see when they're attacking me. I can't see anything unless they're barely on the edge of the screen. Okay. Alright, gonna reform on this side. This level overall, I can't decide if I hate this more or the Wrath level more. I'm just not a fan of either one of those. Okay, I need to see where those fireballs are coming from or we're not going to win this fight. They've got so much more health on professional difficulty. It's freaking nuts. There's going to be another fireball. Maybe I was worried about nothing. Got this game from Buds. I loved it. Dude, Archfiend Ryu, this game's freaking classic. I love it. Not having to do the collectibles for the true boss at the end. Yeah, in the revised version, Jorgirl, of Super Ghouls and Ghosts, Ultimate Ghouls and Ghosts on the PlayStation Portable, there's a version that Capcom officially released where you can just play through the game without having to get all the stupid rings. It makes the game actually a lot of fun, because you don't have to worry about the crap. You just play Ghosts and Goblins like it should have been played. No extra hunting for items nonsense, which they did improve upon in Resurrection. I will give Resurrection a lot of credit for that. I didn't mind searching for the stuff in Resurrection because they give you a good ability to do it. With the magic spell that reveals stuff on the screen, that's all I wanted. all I wanted. Like it was nothing. I know, Andy. It went better than it should have, though. It went way better than it should have. I didn't deserve to get that kind of win. Hell no. It's a hack for TMNT1 on NES called Return to New York. Rebalances all turtles. They're all useful depending on situation. Also rebalances enemies and stuff. You probably enjoy it. Return to New York. NES. I'm writing that down, Fox. I'm writing that down. Return to New York. TMNT. So you mean it won't be called Donatello and his 3 meat shields anymore? Right. That's what it'll be. Corman, I will be glad to help you with any questions you have of Ghosts and Goblins Resurrection while you're playing it. I will be more than glad. I won't spoil anything, but if you need a hint here and there, I'll be glad to let you know anything you want to know. But only on your terms, because I don't want to spoil anything. I think that would be fair. Oh, crap. Uh-oh. Yeah, you'll get that spell eventually. It reveals all hidden things on the screen. That was the only way I could get the true ending, and that was to find all the stuff. I could not hit that from off the screen, really? Okay, well, it's dead now. This is such a good run. I can't believe how well this is going. Of course, now I'm in a terrible position with a terrible weapon against enemies I can't even get close to. Yeah, Jax, I can't stay away from this game, man. You know me. Another crazy mixer challenge. You know what's crazy about this, Jax? We haven't even lost a continue yet. This is a 1-death run up to this point with just the freaking Scythe. This is so lucky, dude. This is so lucky. Classics, what's going on, man? Welcome in. Yeah, we return to Ghouls and Ghosts. We do, because I love this game. I have a blast anytime I play this game, and the Echo Challenge finished, so I wanted to play a good game before we have to play Echo, which starts tomorrow, by the way. Echo the Dolphin. Yeah, unfortunately. I don't want to play it, but I have to now that the challenge is finished. I'm dreading every ounce of that. But we are finished with... Yeah, Culip, it finished earlier, unfortunately. It's done. My fate is sealed. It's okay. Hopefully we can beat it. Hopefully it won't take like 2 weeks. That's what I'm most worried about, is how long it'll take to actually beat that dumb game. Getting frustrated with Fallout's a great game, was unaware. Unsure if I could beat it. You could beat it, man. You could beat it. I still need to look at the original Fallout, because I don't even know what it looks like. What?! Oh my god, this stupid weapon is so slow it can't even hit these ice snakes. Really? Wow. I'm going to take a death here on purpose if we can get far enough into the level. Really looking forward to Echo. I'm sorry. I bet you are, Rob. I bet you are. I bet all you guys are. You can see me writhe in agony. I'm going to be writhing in the grip of agony with Echo. It's got everything I hate. It's literally everything. You could not make up like any more stuff for me to hate than what Echo's got. Alright, I'm just going to make a run for it. No! How did he do that? Do I have to play that whole level again, or did I make the checkpoint? I did not make the checkpoint. Are you kidding me? It was like 5 feet away. Unfreaking believable. Oh boy. Oh boy. If you legitimately do legitimately bad games in one stream, Echo's 2 or 3 streams at the worst. Knowing the way I play games with a lot of puzzles and mazes, it's really going to put a hurting on me with Echo. Because it's full of that kind of stuff, which I don't mind doing that kind of stuff off stream, but on stream I get really frazzled, so that it's going to hurt. It's really, really, really going to hurt. I'm hoping maybe I'll do better than I'm expecting, or probably... What?! Oh, this is not going well. This is not even that bad of a... You know what the problem is? It's this weapon is terrible on this level. That's the problem we're dealing with, is this weapon. I don't care about that. Yeah, the air mechanic is horrendous. That's one of the worst parts about Echo. Is that you have to keep getting air. You can't just work on what you want to work on. No, you got to get air over and over. It's so dumb. I know it's realistic, I get it, but still, it's also not realistic for a man to double jump wearing his underwear either, and that's happening in this game. I was so lucky right there. Holy crap, dude. Alright, that ice bear for some reason didn't attack my position, and that kept us alive a little bit longer. No timer. There's a breathing mechanic. Could cheat and do the 3DS version that has unlimited air mode. Nope, we can't do that. We can't do it. Nope, no cheats, no anything. Just regular old difficulty Echo. No save states, none of that stuff. We'll just grind our way through the nonsense. G&G with Scythe, Alabama with Bill O'Brien. Yeah, slow and not very powerful. Is that what you're getting at, Corman? Oh, goodness. I do best jumping in my underwear. Yeah, but you don't double jump, though, Sky Pacer. That's the difference. You can't double jump. If you could, that would be cool, though, right? And throw scythes and stuff. Someone will claim they can. Yeah, there you go. There you go, Gally, of course. Of course, I should know better. I should know better by now. If I ask something in the chat, people are going to give me the trolliest possible answer. Oh, should we play as a raptor on hard in Jurassic Park? Oh, absolutely, we should. No, Storm's level in Spider-Man and X-Men is probably worse than Echo the entire game. Which Spider-Man game? Which Spider-Man game? Because there's so many. I know about some of the ones on like Super Nintendo and stuff. Alright, this guy completely screwed me over last time. I'm going to let him dive at me one time. Now we're going to make a run for the checkpoint, so if he kills me again, it does not matter. Yeah, the checkpoint was right here. I can't believe I botched that up that badly. But now I'm more than likely going to die here, which is fine. We're at the checkpoint. This is like the worst spot you could ever fight this guy to. I don't think he'll leave me alone. That's fine. That's fine. Just reach the checkpoint. Spider-Man, X-Men, and Arcade's Revenge. That's Super Nintendo. That's Super Nintendo, if I want to say. Yeah, and it's not a good game. That's what I was thinking, that it was a really bad game. Spider-Man's not in Jurassic Park Pizza Farts. Nice try. He's not there, trust me. These games stress me out as soon as I'm down to my underpants, feel like I've already lost. I understand that completely, Rob, because a lot of the success in the Ghosts and Goblins games, at least in this one, is based upon getting the upgraded weapon and getting the magic, and you're losing a significant amount of offensive punch if you're not having at least the green armor. And the key to beating... What?! The key to getting a, like I was saying, the key to getting a 1 credit clear in a game like this, the only way I could do it was to get the armor early on, get the gold armor, get the knife, and be able to handle it. That way you have a fighting chance in this game. If you try and go through do a no armor run or never get the upgraded armor, the difficulty in this goes a bit ballistic. But at least with the gold armor or the green armor, you have a real good chance. That's how I was able to get that 1 credit clear run of this. I managed to get through a big chunk of the game with wearing just the gold armor and using the knife, and that really made the difference. I don't think I could do like a 1 credit clear with a weapon like this. Even like on normal, there's just too many issues. It's all about weapon and armor. Just don't die, thanks, Chad. Andy, you've heard that a time or two. I've seen it in your channel before. People are like, hey, Andy, you don't die here. Thank you, Captain Obvious. Thank you very much. Where's the chest? This better be armor, because I really need it. Ghouls and Ghosts sword only, Joel Girl? Done. Already done on professional difficulty. We've done that. If there's a challenge for a Ghosts and Goblins game, I've more than likely already thought of it or it's already on my list. But yep, we have done sword only. God! I thought I could jump over it! This is not going too well right now. It's not going too well. We still have another loop to get through this game. Eating taco and burrito. That sounds absolutely wonderful. And I would love to have that as well. I might have that later, Naomi, now that you brought that up. Taco and burrito. Oh, it's Mega Drive on that Spider-Man game. Pretty bad. Okay, Rizups, that makes sense. I knew it was one of the 16-bit systems. I wasn't sure which. Like, most Marvel games back in those days were awful. I don't know if there's, like, any new ones or anything, but most, like, X-Men, Spider-Man, all those games back in the day were horrendous! And I'm dead again. Wonderful. I'm dead again. It's funny when streamers tell us how to beat this game, meanwhile I'm screaming for taking damage. I'm not exactly making a good example, am I, RMV? Not even a little bit. There's the knife. Sure would be good to get that. And now, if you guys have never played this game before, I highly recommend you go get the knife. That's like the best weapon in the game. That and the crossbow, and you get those, you're in shape to do good things. You get stuck with a stupid weapon in this game, it can destroy your run. I'm only doing it because I played this game a bunch. But if you accidentally get a bad weapon, which is easy to do in this game if you're not careful, it can end the run. So I kind of have to be careful not to lose this, or we're going to have to try and farm it back, which might not be possible at this point in time. I mean, didn't like Spider-Man, the X-Men arcade game, awful game. Now that's a good X-Men game. The arcade one where you can play as like 6 different players, that's awesome. The X-Men, Welcome to Die, you know that one? That one's awesome. That's good. Pug, what's up, man? I go for a certain burger from McDonald's that questions the status of the stream. That guy's banned, so we never have to see him again, Pug. He's gone. He's gone, and no, I'm never eating that kind of burger again. That's ruined for me. I'm gonna Pug, for some reason my bot still doesn't like you. I'm gonna keep doing manual shout outs. I'm gonna have to go into the settings. I think it's because I put you in twice, it's confused. Because when you change names, the bot didn't like it anymore. It's like, oh, there's already someone named Pug in the database. It better not shout him out, even though it really should. X-Men Arcade should get a Steam port. I agree, it should. That's an awesome game that never got a home release. Similar to the original Turtles arcade, similar to the Simpsons arcade. There's so many good ones. X-Men RPGs on PS2 were pretty good. I never played them, but I've heard like that they're not bad. I'd probably like to try them sometime. I like Marvel, I like comic books and all that good stuff. They're good. They're good. Separation Anxiety, the sequel to Maximum Carnage, is pretty good. Now, Maximum Carnage, that's a hardcore beat 'em up. That is extremely hardcore. I'm gonna get hit by this ice bear. That's one I've got on my list that you guys are probably familiar with. Maximum Carnage, Spider-Man beat 'em up on the Super Nintendo is extremely hardcore game. I do want to play it though, and I want to beat it, but that's going to be a bit of a grind. I'm looking forward to it though. I like beat 'em ups. Alright, so now we're at the boss with a good weapon, with the upgraded Scythe, which is more than I could ask for at this point. Never got the hype for X-Men Arcade, feels very shallow and boring. Herb Spice, I think it's because all the other X-Men games were so bad. that one stood out, but it is a fun beat 'em up. I like it. I really like it. Mentions the streams get so huge you can't read the whole chat. That does happen in Classics, and I don't like it a bit. That's why if I miss something from you guys in chat, you can feel free to repeat yourself, because I hate missing things. I really, really do. X-Men Welcome to Die. You know it, Phoenix. You've seen it. Just left and came back to Gold Armor. Hell yeah, you guys should co-op a beat 'em up on stream. I would 3-up. I definitely would. I really, 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 really respect all my fellow streamers. I wouldn't be where I am if it wasn't for other streamers. I have nothing but respect for everyone else that streams. That's why I like shouting you guys out. I can't thank other streamers enough. They're just awesome people. I'm so happy just to be a member of this community. I don't know how many viewers I have, Classics. I have that turned off. I haven't a clue. I might have 20 people. I might have 500. I just talk to people in chat. I don't worry about the actual number of people here. I absolutely love that I have people to talk to. It's wonderful. That's all I ever wanted in streaming, was to just make some new friends and play some games. I've more than done that. I've accomplished everything. Getting partner, that was just icing on the cake. I never dreamed, I didn't even think I'd get affiliate. Jesus, and here I am as a partner? There's way better streamers than me, too. Oh, you freaking asshole, dude. There goes the gold armor. Not like Not like I could do the spells or... No! 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 You're not gonna beat me. Great, I botched it. I'm gonna really have to earn a win on this level with this weapon. This is gonna be tough. Ah! You cannot kill me! That's not gonna help. Yeah, it is. It was a good fight, was it not? It was a good fight. You're too humble? I can't help it, Corman. I cannot help it. I wouldn't be anywhere where I am in life if it wasn't for a bunch of people supporting me. And I grew up playing sports too, so like there was always the no I in team and all that stuff. I've been down that road so much. Oh, I thought I was gonna beat him. It was a good fight though, was it not? It was a duel. That's why I kind of like fighting. See, with a bad weapon, it makes these fights more interesting. We could have killed him in 2 seconds with a knife. And there's 3 of these guys on this level, though I think you can skip the 3rd one. Also, wouldn't be here if the TF2 community wasn't so bad. I know, it's a freaking weird coincidence that I even ended up in the retro community at all, Pug. Because my first streams were of Team Fortress 2, because I liked that game, but I found out I really hated the community. I knew the community was bad, but I didn't think it was as bad as it was. See, on Andy's stream, Naomi, I will definitely be popping in there later. For sure. Even if I have to lurk, because I'm going over to my dad's place later, and we're going to watch the game, even though now that I know Alabama won and played like garbage, that's still okay. I still want to see the game. I did main scout, yes. Joy Girl, I did. I haven't played it in over a year now. I'll probably never play it again, honestly. And there's still people that message me to this day, when are you going to play Team Fortress 2 again? Well, probably never. I think I'm done there. I don't have time to play it off stream, and on stream I like playing stuff like this, so... Whoa! No, it's fine, Corman. It's fine. I'm just happy we won. It's completely fine. I do not deserve to still have my armor. No! I'm 2-0 in duels on this life. I'm 2-0. I appreciate it, 3UP. I appreciate it. See, I got into streaming because of COVID mainly. COVID was shutting everything down, and I kind of wanted more to do. And I always thought about streaming, like maybe years before, but I never really wanted to do it. And then all of a sudden, I just decided, hey, let's try to stream. Let's see what this streaming stuff's all about. And here we are, all this time later. All this time later, 2 years after I started streaming, I have one of the best communities I could ever dream of having. I would change nothing. I'm going to try and run past this dude because I think you can. I think he leaves now if you make it up to this point. It's risky to do that because if he attacks you right there, you're in trouble. But thankfully, it did not happen. All right, we're fine. We're fine. That's sad because the original Team Fortress community, Quake World, was so friendly. Like, we're all united as nerds playing online. Herb Spice, what clan were you in? It's going to be funny if I actually knew you. Because I was a major hardcore player in that game back in the day. You can see what clan and stuff I was in back below on my profile. What's your NFL team? Mine in the Ravens. Don't follow the activities at all. Falcons, Plabu. It's the Falcons, I'm sorry to say. It's the Falcons. Yeah, I know. Go ahead and say it. I know. 28-3 Super Bowl. I've heard it a million times. Here we go. We're going to have to earn this win because this weapon's such a piece of garbage. It's better than the torch, I'll give it that much. You see, with the torch, you have to get right in his face, and that's kind of a problem with this guy. That laser's lethal. That's the biggest problem with dealing with this guy. For who's ever fought this battle before knows how bad that laser can be. It zeroes in on your position sometimes, and other times it doesn't. Okay, we just one-shotted him. Alright, well, the worst is yet to come. The worst is yet to come! I wasn't even looking at the clock. What's Notre Dame doing? You guys can tell me what other scores are doing if you want to. Notre Dame just threw a pick 6. Big shock there. Overrated! Alabama might be overrated if we couldn't do any better against Texas, honestly. Is Georgia the better team? They might be. They might be. Learning to use that jump is the biggest hurdle in the game. After that, everything else is just practice. Correct, Rush. This game is built for you to be good at the double jump. In your first playthroughs of this, no matter how good you are at Ghosts and Goblins, any of that stuff, you're going to struggle learning how to double jump in this game. You would think at first that the double jump is really useful, but no, you have to be good at it if you want to get decent at this game. There's no choice. Indy's going to lose to one of the worst teams in college football. Who are they playing? Eater, what's up, man? Welcome in, Eater of Worlds. Hope you're having a nice day, man. We're doing good. I haven't even used continue yet, dude. This is crazy how lucky we are right now. We are crazy lucky. Do not give me credit for being good. Do not. This run should not have lasted as long as it did. We're not doing a 1 credit clear, but I'm just shocked that we've made it this far without having to continue. I'm shocked. Okay, I'm going to have to kill this guy. That's unfortunate because this weapon against him is terrible. Okay, I want him to land over here. He's going to swoop at me one more... Nope. You stupid moron! This chest is in the way now. I might not be able to do this now. I might have ruined this by getting that chest there. Ah! Nope, they want to continue. Okay, now it's no longer a, now it's no longer a 1 credit clear. That's okay, I didn't expect it would be. Cruddas! Thank you, buddy! Thank you, dude. Have a good night. Go get some good rest. Thank you for hanging out, buddy. Always appreciated. I'm glad we got to beat Jurassic Park. That was a big freaking deal. I'd never have to look at that game again. It was so bad, dude. Gonna dive in some chicken wings? Hell yeah, dude. Sounds good. I still haven't seen who Notre Dame's playing. I'm cheering for the Montreal Canadiens and NHL, and we've been at the bottom for many years, especially with Carey Price being injured for like ever. You know what? That's crazy too, Plabu. That's crazy because you would expect the Canadiens of all hockey teams to be really, really, really good. I mean, it's Canada. It's hockey. What more do you need? It blows me away. And what teams have a better history? Like Detroit Red Wings? The Blackhawks? As far as hockey teams, I like the Pittsburgh Penguins. That's the team I like. Because the Atlanta team, I never really meshed with them, and they're gone now, so it really doesn't matter. But I like the Pittsburgh Penguins when it comes to hockey. That's the team I played as on NHL 94 on Sega Genesis back in the day. Go Pens. Hell yeah, Phoenix. Hell yeah. Canadian hockey's bad in the NHL. It shouldn't be, but it is. I don't get it. You still have to use the special weapon to do loot too. Jorgirl, you're right. We will switch to the special weapon, the bracelet thing, when the time arrives for that. But until then, it's Scythe only, which is painful. I cannot spawn that treasure chest out. That's going to screw this fight up. All right, there's 1 hit. Okay, now I need him to fly down here. We're going to dodge. And now we're going to get him to land, and then we're going to engage him into Mortal Kombat right here. It's another duel. And hope he runs at me, because that's the only strategy you can go with here. And now he's back in the air. This might be a lot harder than... Now the chest is going to block me. Alright, I'm going to try. I learned this strategy, honestly, from Throg and Tsunade. I didn't even know you could do this. And then I saw Tsunade do it on her stream, and she learned it from Pug. And I've had this game forever and didn't even know you could do all that cool stuff. I thought you had to beat this guy while he was in the air. I didn't know he was going to land and make himself vulnerable. You know what? I'm really having a hard time with this one. Yeah, they have a trolley dance. They do. I wouldn't mind streaming games on Twitch, but I don't have the equipment to do so, and my internet's garbage. Most of the time I only get streamed to 120. Or now your face looks like a sock. Well, that's probably how better than it regularly looks, Lord Malachite. I mean, I don't look good or anything. So a sock is good. I'll go with a sock. Michigan has a great chance to make it back to the playoffs. Their schedule really works out this year. You guys got to get through Ohio State again, Fox. You got to beat Ohio State again in the game. You got to do it. It's been tough lately on Michigan, but that doesn't mean you can't do it, though. You guys can definitely beat them again. They do have a better team this year than they did last year as well. So that's going to be tough. That was a good jump. I got lucky there. Okay, he's down. All right, we got lucky there. That was not a win I kind of expected, but now we can upgrade our armor and push towards the end of the level. That sure would be nice to get that, but we can't get it. Why is the Scythe a bad weapon? Very slow and not much damage. You know what's interesting about the damage tables of the weapons in this game? I will show you. And unless you have this book as a kid, you do not know the damage tables for the weapons in this game. This book actually has them, believe it or not. It tells how much damage each weapon does, has a nice description of all the magic spells and everything. This book is really, really good. This is called the Super NES Nintendo Player's Guide. It's got a lot of games in it. I owned this when I was a kid. So why is this weapon not good? This weapon does 9 points of damage every shot, which is more than a lot. However, the dagger, the knife at full strength, does 7 damage a shot, and you can fire 3 of those in rapid succession. So why on earth would you ever use this weapon? I'll tell you why you should use it, because the magic spell on it is badass. It's badass. However, if you don't have magic, though, what good does that do? So yeah, it's kind of weird the way this works out. Risa Cola says, go Pens. You like the Pens? Fox is probably a Red Wings fan based on where you live in Michigan. I'm just going to go out on a limb and... Nah, of course you're a Red Wings fan. Of course! Ohio State better win. Vanessa, are you an Ohio State fan? Fox here is a fan of Michigan. You guys better behave. Michigan destroyed them last year. They did, but can you do it again? Can you do it again? Pizza! Welcome in, Pizza! How are you doing today? Hope you're having a nice day. Hope you're having a good day. Yeah, Corman, you know. Ohio State and Michigan fan both in the chat. That could be interesting. That's like me and an Auburn fan being in the same room. It probably shouldn't happen. You know Texas fans are here to give Pug a hard time. Pug's an Oklahoma fan, though. They're better than Texas anyway. You got nothing to worry about, Pug. Oklahoma's far superior. Always has been. Yes, Ohio State, Vanessa. Okay. See, I love seeing all the different fans and stuff in the chat from different teams. Will I cry if Alabama loses? No, but I'll be pissed. I always get that way. Pizza, how are you doing today? Hope you're having a wonderful day. Always good to see you also. We're trying to do a little Ghosts and Goblins challenge here, and it's going pretty good. I had to use a continue. I was not going to do this 1 credit clear. That's silly to even think about that. I'm doing good, Pizza. We beat Jurassic Park on Genesis. We never have touched that steaming pile again. You know what? I'm almost out of time here, so we have to hurry. I just realized we have a minute on the clock. So I got to be ultra aggressive with these guys to try and bring them down. I don't think I have enough time. God, this weapon's garbage. Ah! Yeah, I'm really done. Yeah, I know. There's not going to be a 1 credit clear. I had no ambitions of doing that anyway. I'm going to run out of time. Really? It's going to come down to like the last... No! What? 1 fireball! Work today or orientating another nurse, and I haven't had to help much, so it's been a pretty lazy work day for me, which I ain't mad about. But you need all the calm days you can get your hands on, pizza. Because I know some days are going to be like so chaotic for you, you can't even think straight. I completely get that. My buddy's a flight nurse, and he goes with like the helicopter. I can't imagine doing that job. I can't. Indy looks like they're trying. Who are they playing? I still haven't even seen who Notre Dame's even playing today. Somebody said so, and I probably missed it. Who are they playing? I want to know who they're playing. We're just going to have Mixer rage moments for college football games. You don't want to see that, Corman. My dad would be in there. Yeah! The little bitty gargoyle got me! What kind of stupidity is this? I'm blaming this weapon. This weapon's a steaming pile. It's so freaking slow. Great, now I'm screwed. We're not gonna... We gotta kill that other guy really quickly. Marshall! Oh my god. Are they really gonna lose to Marshall? They'll still get in the playoffs, Pug. They'll still get in the playoffs because they're Notre Dame. We're gonna put them in the playoffs. They're independent. They're better than everyone else. That's what they think anyway. That's bullshit, but that's what they think. Alright. If I jumped to the left, it would have happened. God, this weapon is so bad, dude. It's awful. It's better than the torch, though. That was one of the hardest playthroughs we've ever done on stream, was when we played this game, expert difficulty, no magic, torch only. Now, that's not professional. Expert's not quite as bad as this, but this is as hard as it gets. Ellie loves those little imps. Yeah, I remember that. I remember that, Fox. She does. They're like, what are they? Like, they're pocket-sized gargoyles or something. And they do as much damage as like everything else in the game. It's kind of crazy, the damage table in this game. You get hit by a nuclear bomb, you lose your armor. You get touched by a little tiny gargoyle man that's like as big as your hand, you lose your armor. I don't want that because that means Bama probably isn't doing well. I agree, Corman. I agree completely. Okay, Fox gives no hate to Ohio State fans. That's good. You're a better man than me, Fox, because if there was Auburn people around, I don't think I could be very nice. It would get too personal too quickly. Because they somehow think they're better than us, and I ain't having that. I ain't. Corman, you know the feeling. Auburn people thinking they're better than us. In football, I'm not standing for it. What leg do they even have to stand on? Nothing. The chest! The treasure chest got in the way! The treasure chest got me killed. I couldn't move. That's okay, Pug. That's okay. That's okay, Pug. That's all right. That's fine. That's fine. Laugh it up, Oklahoma boy. Laugh it up. Laugh it up. That's okay. At least we didn't get beat by hook and ladder and a Statue of Liberty play in a bowl game. At least that didn't happen. Dude, I've already lost my armor. I've already lost my armor. This is going down the toilet. Where's the chest? Over there, okay. The problem with that chest is I don't want to, like, activate it at all, because I need the room to kill that Arima right there, but when that chest spawns, it blocks my shots, and it's going to get me killed. That's what, and then if it drops, like... Actually, never mind. Never mind. I think I have a plan for this, and it's a lot better than what I was doing a second ago. What am I even thinking? Boise State's the most dangerous team to play in a bowl game. Hey, they actually beat Georgia in regular season not that long after that. They were a legit good team. They really were. Mixer's head is in the wrong place. I'm not doing a good job right now. We go through this like in every game we play. Literally every game. Like, I'll be doing, like, really good for a while, and then we'll go through, like, a slump where I play, like, garbage for a bit. We're in the garbage bit right now. We gotta work through it. It's this weapon is making this fight way harder than it should be. This guy's easy to deal with practically any other weapon in the game besides this thing. Even the torch is good against this guy. Don't do that. You're gonna get me killed. This is wasting all my time. I don't have enough time. I don't have enough time. I don't have anywhere close to enough time to finish this now. Especially without a good weapon. I can't even spawn out the other way. Do not pick up... I'm gonna go ahead and die here on purpose. We don't have enough time. It's not gonna happen. How good? Lord Twisted, what's up, man? Welcome in. The challenge was going awesome, and then we got to this level. Now the wheels have come off completely. The wheels are completely off. I'm trying to put them back on. I'm not even gonna blame talking about football, Phoenix. I'm blaming this crappy weapon. It's putting me at a huge disadvantage in this fight. It can't even kill these birds, dude. It's so awful. What? It's garbage, garbage, garbage tier weapon. Hey, I don't get lazy and fat when football's around. I'm anything but. I am anything but lazy and fat. That is not me. Absolutely not. A lot of people, yes, but definitely not me. I have a lot of faults, but I don't think lazy and fat are among them. I don't think I need to worry about either of those issues. And if I do, I have major problems. major problems. All right, do better, do good things. We're gonna do good things. All right, now we're gonna get this out of the way because it's gonna have the armor. Missed him. Bad start. Okay. I can work with that. I can work with that. Jax with the gift sub to Fox. Thank you, Fox. Thank you, Jax. I appreciate it, man. 37 gift subs, dude. Thank you so much. You don't have to do a single one of them, and you do them anyway. And I appreciate you very, very, very much. I wish I had more time to drop into your stream, too. A lot of times you're streaming while I'm at work and stuff. It sucks! I want to watch everybody, and I can't because there's not enough hours in the day. Whoa! Lord Twisted, I hope you're having a good day as well, man. I swear this guy is, like, haunting my nightmares. Really? I'm running out of time! No! If I had literally any other weapon in the game, we would annihilate that guy. Stop trying to hit him and hit him! Who do you think you are, Morpheus? Stop trying to hit me and hit me! Level thinks it's freaking Morpheus in here. Oh my god, dude. Did I get the chest? I did. Okay, get good, man. Just get good. Okay, we're gonna spawn both those little gargoyles out. Do or do not. There is no try. Plabu now thinks. Now we got Yoda in the chat. Great. Do or do not. There is no try. You're kind of right about that. You're kind of right, because you'll only end up succeeding or failing. There is, at the end of the day, there is no more trying. Lightning Edge, what's up, dude? Welcome in. Thank you. I had to get a haircut really, really badly. And Jax, again, thank you very much for the kindly gift sub to our pal Fox. Always, always appreciated. Never expected, but thank you, dude. And thank you, Lightning. The hair looks okay. I just wanted to just get it over with. I hate haircuts. Close only counts in horseshoes. Yeah, apparently doesn't even count in hand grenades based off the crap that was going on in Jurassic Park earlier. I was clearly hitting some stuff with grenades with Dr. Grant. It wasn't even counting. What? Now I'm dead. Now it's like an aerial duel. He's gonna win. Of course, now I kill him with no armor. I didn't deserve a win there, dude. What the hell was that? All right, let's... Well, he's dead. Maybe I can get the armor back somewhere else. It's not going to be there. Or here. We're going to run out of time again, so that's beautiful. Okay, this is my last hope now. This is my final hope. Yeah, apparently in the Gargoyles Quest games you get to play as that dude, but he's not very mobile. That's what I've heard. Alright, that's not acceptable. I don't have enough time for this. I don't know if I can do this. I don't even think this might not be possible. I can't kill the guy at the bottom quick enough to get up here and kill these guys. I can't do it. I'm kind of worried about this. Is this even doable? Alright, well, now we have a fighting chance. Because we have the armor back, but we're very low on time. Alright, so you can actually get the green armor back if you get every single chest here, which is good. Alright, let's try again. Boxer is a piece of fabric armor. It's better than nothing, I suppose, right? I wonder if that hits him twice. It makes a noise like it does, but I don't think it actually does. Okay, better. Better! That probably didn't even count. Is that thing peeing flames? Yes. That probably hurts. That was way too close right there. I did not deserve to dodge that. No. Okay. Okay, we still have 40 seconds. Time is of the essence now. Yes! So damn close, dude. Holy crap! Wow! Okay, so it's possible to win that fight with the Scythe. It's just really damn hard to do it. There was no room to spare. Alright, we're going for loop 2. We have to complete the adventure. We have to do loop 2. We can do it. It's completely doable. And then we're going to get the bracelet on the last level and finish the game. That's the plan. That is 100% the plan. We can definitely do it. Okay, what is going on here? Okay, hold up 1 second. I'm having a bit of an issue here. There we go. Thanks for the GGs, guys. We can definitely do it now. We can finish up, but it's going to be a long road because the final battle is those guys again, except you're fighting with the bracelet, which has limited range. And on professional difficulty, these guys are extremely hard to deal with using just the bracelet. It's one of the hardest fights on the Super Nintendo as far... It's like, honestly, of retro gaming, it's one of the harder final boss battles. And I'm pretty good at it, but still, that doesn't matter. It does not matter. You're still going to struggle with it. I don't care how good you are. That on professional is a totally different ball game. All right, let's continue onward. Onward and forward. I don't even need another weapon. I'm not even going to pick anything else up. Green armor is as good as gold armor on this particular challenge. Those guys have major problems level. We'll leave it at that. They've got some issues. That was a good dodge right there that I didn't deserve to make. Thanks for the GGs, guys. Thank you very much. It's going good. We're in loop 2 with a decent amount of continues. That's kind of all I was hoping for at this point. That's not the hardest way to fight those guys. You want to make it even worse, fight them with a torch, if you dare. If you dare. No, I don't think that hits twice, even though it looks like by the graphics it does. It does not. This weapon's just garbage. It's a garbage tier weapon if there ever was one. Alright, keep picking up money bags. You get enough money bags, you get continues, and then you're in good shape. We got there fairly quickly last time. We'll get there fairly quickly again. Who hasn't ever played through this game? You really need to give it a shot. If you like hard platformers, which I'm sure everyone does, play through this. Give it a shot. I think you'll have a good time. And I've seen people stream this, and it's a lot of fun to watch, too, because there's so many things that happen. Jax, have you played through this? I think you have. I want to say yes. Beautiful. Absolutely beautiful. Okay, well, that's fine. We're at the checkpoint. There is ROM hacks for this game, Jorgirl, but here's the problem. They all want to make the game easier. I tried to find a harder Super Ghouls and Ghosts ROM hack we could play through. Every one of them either does, like, changes the sprites or does things like that. None of them actually make it harder, which is what I wanted to find. And the same thing applies to the NES version. Exact same thing. They all make the game easier or change the sprites. I don't care about doing any of that. How about just a harder game? That's why we're doing challenges like this, trying to like breathe new life into this game to find ways to make it more difficult and make the content more interesting. That's the whole plan with this. And if there was like a modded version of this that was way harder, we'd be playing it right now, but nobody's made one, and I don't know how to mod stuff, so I can't do it either. If I knew how to mod stuff and had a lot of free time, I would be all over it, but unfortunately, nope, not gonna happen. Alright, this was probably a stupid move. No, we survived. Okay, it's fine. We survived. Since you brought up some hand grenades, let's play out the grenade scenario. Someone throws 2 grenades at you, one lands on the land, the other in the swimming pool. You jump for cover to save your life. Where do you die for your best chance of survival? The land or in the pool. Only one choice is correct. The other will leave you dead. I'm pretty sure that they would both leave you dead. I'm pretty sure there's not a correct answer there. It depends on the distance from the grenade. That's the variable in play there, Lord Malachite, is distance. We're not accounting for distance in that scenario. If there's enough distance, you could survive either one. Yeah, let's see what you can find. Let's see. What? What the hell was that? That was not cool. Okay, whatever. I would say, well, if you're underwater, your movement's going to be restricted, and you're probably going to be in like one spot or something. And the grenade can probably do more damage based on if it's on the ground, at least it's going to, a lot of the force of the explosion is going to be directed into the ground. If it's in the pool, like in the middle of the water or something, then yeah, it's probably, you're going to take more brunt of the blast. So I guess I would say the correct answer would be land with that, but it still doesn't account for distance. Plabu says you have more chances on land. So yeah, that's what I was thinking too. The first thing that would spring to mind was water, but no, that's not going to soften it enough. At least I don't think. Ab Paula, what are you up to? Ab Paula, have you ever played this? You like games like this. Why not give this one a shot? Or you've probably already beaten it. I don't get to see you stream much, Ab Paula. I'm usually coming home from work or running errands during your streaming time. That's like late afternoon usually. All right, that went better than I thought it would. If you're born 10 years ago, how old would you be? If you were born 10 years ago, how old would you be? You would be 10. What are we doing? Like puzzles and stuff now? I'm only interested in the lag-free version. How about a harder version, though? How about a harder version of this game? See, most people have already played through this game now. Why not a harder version? That's what I was trying to find on romhacking.net or whatever it's called. No, that was my fault. That was just a stupid move. I'll take all the blame in the world for that. That was the dumbest move I made all day. Oh, look, there's a pendulum there. Jump into it. Smart. Now we're almost back to that stupid water level I can't stand. Hey, what's going on, Studio Scott? Work sucks, but glad to be here. Welcome in, dude. Welcome in. It's a good day, man. It's a good day. You know why? Because we never have to play Jurassic Park on Genesis again. We beat that steaming pile of crap. I hated that game. Bobby Blastoise, welcome in. Did you try Lost Vikings? I rented that back in the day, and I haven't played it since, but I kind of want to play it. I kind of do want to play Lost Vikings. And that thing's a lot faster on this difficulty. I keep forgetting stuff like that. We're playing on professional. I think for a frag grenade, the shrapnel's velocity would be dampened by the liquid. Bullets can't really pierce you if you're underwater. Shockwave would be more likely to hurt you. I was thinking more along the lines of the shockwave. But yeah, Pigeon, if it's a frag grenade, yeah, then the water, but on the land, no. Modding on these games isn't like modern games. Everything has to be torn apart and then recoded. I know it's really difficult, and that's one reason I could never have enough time to learn how to do like mods of games like this. And I'm very appreciative of those that do, because we've played some really fantastic mods here on stream. And Bobby, how are you doing today, man? Welcome in. I hope you're having a nice day. And Lost Vikings is definitely a game I want to play at some point. I don't know when that'll be. I don't know. Maybe that would not be a good stream game. My girlfriend likes kind of like puzzly type things like that. Might be fun to play around with off stream. She'd figure it out in 10 seconds though. She's terrible at like fighting in games like this. She's awful. But then you give her a puzzle, she's done with it in like 10 seconds. She's like, oh, that was easy. Give me something else. And I'm like, I was still looking at like the first part of it and she's already done. But then a game like this, she couldn't get past level 1. So we all have our own strengths and weaknesses. That's why we're a good combo when we like to do a game with both fighting and puzzle mechanics. I can do all the fighting, she can do all the puzzles. It works good. You beat it, that's awesome. At the Rampage Edition where you play as a raptor. We played the version with the standard version of Jurassic Park Studio, Scott. We did a playthrough yesterday as Dr. Grant, and then today we played through as the Raptor. So we played as the Raptor on hard. That was not fun. It was not fun. Not at all. A Kaizo G&G? I would probably try one, Jorgirl. I've only done one like semi-Kaizo type game. That was Mario 2. We did a Mario 2 Kaizo about 5 or 6 months ago. It was Kaizo light. It wasn't like hardcore or anything, but it was tough. but I loved it, and I was really hoping for more, and I think the author's going to do another one of those. Puyo Puyo is a hard puzzle game. Yeah, I've played those before. Those are fun. That's kind of, in a way, it's kind of like Super Puzzle Fighter, which is with the Street Fighter characters and stuff. I played that for the first time like a week ago. That was fun. Why not a co-stream Ocarina of Time with Amiko? She's okay with it. She's way too shy to be on camera, Plabu, or even do a voiceover or even a screenshot. She is very, very, very shy. And that's one reason we could never do a co-stream, even though I would love to. I'd leave that up to her, though. She would not be interested for that reason alone, which is unfortunate, but hey, that's her call. I think we make for a pretty good team in games, though. I think we do pretty darn well. She's even pretty shy about even just chatting, like in Discord and stuff. I finally got her to join Discord. That's a positive. But as far as like a lot of chatting and stuff like that, nah, she's not comfortable with that. Just shy, and that's okay. I'm kind of the opposite. I'm not shy at all. So that's kind of like one of those opposites attract things. Lost Vikings said a bit of both. You both may enjoy it. That's what I was thinking. And I played it very briefly as a kid, Tulip Lost Vikings, and I really liked what I was seeing from it. It had fun little puzzles to figure out, and there's combat too. So there's a lot to work with that game. And I just want to beat this level because I don't want to do it again. Lolo! Adventures of Lolo! Phoenix, that is an awesome game. Lolo. That's not something I would do on stream at all, but I would love to like mess around with that off stream. That was another rental that I enjoyed back in the day. Land's correct to answer. Your chances on land if you're jumping away from the explosion or close to the ground, you're likely to receive shrapnel to your legs and feet. In the water, density of the water. Slow down the shrapnel would be a non-issue. This moot, however, is a grenade in the water will cause percussion. Shockwave will reduce your insides to jello. See, I knew it was going to be something as far as like distance related and stuff. And plus, if there's a grenade on the land and it's laying on the ground, a lot of the blast is going to hit the ground. Something in the water, there's going to be more room for it to disperse and hurt you. That's kind of what I was thinking. I did take physics and stuff back in the day. That was a good science class. Who took physics back in the day? That was fun. Interesting class. Had a good teacher, too. If you have a bad teacher, any class is going to be bad. What am I saying here? I get that I'm a massive introvert. I am too, Gally. I am now. I'm not an introvert with you guys. I can totally be myself with you guys, but like real life stuff, I don't really hang out with anybody anymore. I live in Alabama. Nobody shares my interest. No one shares my interest. It's Alabama. I mean, we like football here, but like people here, they like mud riding and like trucks and all that stuff. I mean, I like video games, anime, and sports. We only hit on one of those here in Alabama, and that's sports. So I don't really have like any friends to hang out with a whole lot here. It kind of is what it is. I've got a couple of friends still I keep in contact with, but for the most part, it's like impossible. Jesus, where am I supposed to go there, dude? Just where am I supposed to go? Now I'm probably going to lose. I got to hit him or we're going to lose. Okay, when he's moving, he can't fire at you. When he stops like that, he's going to fire. There is a method to the madness with this guy. And, oh boy. That was not a fight I really deserved to win that time. That was pretty lucky. I believe Blizzard released Lost Vikings in a pack of games. I think they did. I think you're right, Jorgirl. I have the physical copy of it. I bought it used from Blockbuster a long time ago. That's where I've got most of my games from. You ever play on the Switch? Yeah, Bobby, we have done several Switch streams. We did Ghosts and Goblins Resurrection. We did some of the games that are already in the Switch, like the retro games collection. We did what was it? Lost Levels, Mario Lost Levels. I did the Switch version of that because it's the Japanese version, and it's much harder than the one on Lost Levels, so we did that. And I think I streamed something else from Switch. We did Super Mario Maker too. We played that a lot on Switch. Yeah, so I like Switch a lot. I have problems sometimes getting it to work with my capture card, so I would like to do more, but I'm not very tech-oriented. And when things don't work the first time tech-related, I have this habit of never trying again. So when like I screw something up, I'm like, oh, that didn't work, and I try it again, it didn't work, and I'm like, okay, screw it, move on. I get impatient. I'm not the most patient person. I legit have nobody hang out with in person, even online. I'm not great at making friends, but Twitch is nice to fill that empty space. Hey, you have made friends. You're here. You're here, Gally. You have made friends just by being here. You're my friend. All you guys are my friends. I hang out with you guys like more than anyone else almost that I talk to in real life, besides a very few select people. Very few. There was a place to be in person playing video games with other people. I wish so too, man. I wish so too. I think bigger cities have like conventions and stuff. There was like a retro gaming convention in like New York or something the other day. It wasn't all that long ago. But does that stuff happen down here where I live in Alabama? Hell no. We have NASCAR conventions. We have the mullet toss. We do dumb stuff. Yes, Pizza, you are. You are, absolutely. Used to love basketball, now I love MMA. It's beautiful. I like MMA too, Grick. I do. I enjoy seeing a good fight. Always fun to see. My dad's a big fan of MMA as well, so yeah, we watch some fights and stuff together sometimes. Always good. Grick, how are you doing today? Hope you're doing awesome. If we can hold this run together, I think we're going to be able to finish it today, which is I wasn't entirely expecting, but this has gone better than I was hoping, honestly. It's going well. We're on loop 2. We've got a long way to go, but things are okay. Now we have to duel with this guy again. This weapon is the worst for fighting with this guy. I've come to that conclusion because it's slow. You cannot rapid fire him down at point blank range like you can with every other weapon. Well, actually, I take that back. The axe might not handle this guy very well either. Okay, well, either way, he's dead. He's dead. It's all we need. A Twitch is a friend with multiple personalities and depression issues. There's always a place for you on Twitch, Culip. That's what I've learned. I have a copy of NES Madden 95 Anyone Won and no idea how I even came across or bought it. I probably already own it too, Jax. I probably own it too. Did not take science at high school in my options when I had choices. I took sport, worst move ever of my life. And then 2 years of computer science. That sounds good. That sounds good, Plabu. Computer science is not easy. I know people that have taken it. I didn't take it. I think it would have been too hard for me. Way too hard. Diaz Ferguson going to be a bloodbath. Anytime Diaz is fighting, it's going to be interesting, Greg. That dude goes all out. A for effort. Whether Diaz wins or loses in MMA, he's very entertaining. I think that's why he's still fighting. Everybody likes watching him fight. I mean, he turns it into the best brawl ever, and I love it. NBA Jam was an awesome game, Phoenix. Agreed. I love NBA Jam. Except I didn't like it too much when I was competing in the Blockbuster competition because I lost due to NBA Jam because John Stockton could not hit a three-pointer to save his life. I'm still salty about that. That cost me a chance in the Blockbuster Video Game Championships. Freaking John Stockton. I can't ever look at him the same again. I played as Utah because him and Karl Malone are a good team. And that's how I thought it was going to be, and I got bad RNG. Yeah, exactly, Gray Fox. The RNG screwed me over. I couldn't get on fire, which means I couldn't rack up points, so I got screwed. I was the local champion, the regional champion of Alabama. I didn't want that. I wanted to win the whole state. Regional champion. I lost. Second place is the first loser, am I right? That was still a good run. I can't be too disappointed with it. I can't be too disappointed. I did well in the other games, though, which was Turtles, Tournament Fighters, and Clay Fighter. I did good at those, at least. Yeah, I tried. I tried. I was a regional champion. I wasn't the grand champion. Arch rivals for NES, very hilarious basketball. That is fun, Gally. You can beat up the other players, and there's no fouls. How about that? How about that? Yeah, she's pretty awesome, Fox. That's not a lady I would mess with. They could have a fight between some random dude off the street and her, and she'd whoop his ass in like 10 seconds. It'd be fun to see. The retro convention put on by the Game Chasers, it's fun, but needs a bit more value than just looking for box games. How about, yeah, they should have had like a competition, Studio Scott, like a Street Fighter 2 competition, or a Contra race, or what else could they do? A race in Ghosts and Goblins. How many things could you come up with? Even the retro community, there are several people that dislike me. I won't name any names or anything, not calling anyone out. Yeah, I don't like calling names out. There's people, honestly, there's some streamers I don't even like. I would not call them out, though. But I mean, 99.9% of the retro community is freaking awesome. I have no complaints. Good Lord, I have a complaint about these goblins. Because they're cheesy. Physics in high school and college, in our high school class, we had to make mousetrap-powered race cars. That sounds fun. Cars group consists of a brother, friend, and myself. Decided to decorate our car, made a clay driver for the car, and raided the lunchroom biology lab for decorations. Covered in chicken bones and body parts. Oh, so you're going for a roadkill car? With actual... Yeah, that's beautiful, Malachite. That's great. Trying to go with a... That's classy. What did the teacher think? What'd the teacher think? I bet the teacher wasn't too impressed, or it might have been like a young guy that might have actually thought, oh, that was cool. Most teachers were just all stodgy and not fun at all back in the day when I was in school. Had a couple of fun teachers every now and then, but not too often. The Zubat almost got me. Wow, it dodged my attack perfectly right there. Alright, I kind of want this. Alright, we got that chest. The next one's going to be the green armor. There's a method to the madness with the treasure chest. If you guys have played this and didn't know that, there's a way to manipulate them. So the next chest we get will be the green armor. It always works that way. It's based on what armor you're wearing, is based on what drops out of the chest. And it's not super simple, but it's got a pattern that it follows pretty well. Race required an NBA Jam cart with case. Nice! NBA Jam is a freaking masterpiece. Fun in the arcade. It's awesome. Love making a basket and being sore winner and punching everyone on their ass after the buzzer rings. Gally! No, you're too nice for that. Maybe connections are hard for me. There seems to be a fit that makes sense. Is why I usually lurk. Nothing wrong with lurking either. Nothing wrong with lurking. I have to lurk in streams all the time. I'm glad you're here. I'm glad you found my stream. Because we're welcoming to everyone here except for one group. Assholes. Everyone else is always welcome in my streams. A Zubat just ended everything. Oh, goodness. Disaster! Can you fight, Mixer? You just gotten a few street fight? Grick, I took karate for many years back in the day. I think I could hold my own pretty well in a scrap if I was actually in a real fight. I do work out and stuff as well. I mean, I've never actually been able to test it. Hopefully I never will. But no, I've never actually been in like a real... I got in like one fight in junior high school and it was over as soon as it begun. A stupid kid insulted a friend of mine with a racist slur. And I was having none of it, so I started a fight with him. I sucker punched him from behind and he went down and we rolled around on the ground for like 5 seconds and the fight was over. That's the extent of my fighting ability. So probably nothing. I hope I can get that without picking the axe up. Okay, there we go. There we go. We're doing good. We got a long way to go, but I need to stop dying to this stupid crap on this level. This weapon is so bad! I hate this weapon! God, I hate this weapon, dude! Sean, what's up, buddy? What's up, man? Did you stream today? What are you up to? Yeah, I saw you got a 300 in Wii bowling the other day. That's freaking awesome. What's going on, Sean? Oh, this weapon is gonna be the death of me, I swear. The Zubats are just punishing me. It's awful. I can't help but laugh because it's so useless. What's going on, Sean? Thank you for the 10 months, buddy. I thought you were professional. I thought I was, but then the Zubat said otherwise, right? It's turned into get beat up by Zubats. It's awful. What? Lord Malachite? Okay, that teacher. Wow, that teacher needs some lessons in assertiveness. Losing my brother, kicked the clay driver as hard as he could. He got stuck to the 2-story ceiling in the main hallway. Say 22 years later, that clay driver is still stuck in the ceiling. Hey, he left his mark, didn't he? What the hell is my hair doing? I've got a fan on me because I'm hot. My hair's going crazy. Sean, how are you doing today? You look like you'd really kick a solar plexus. Zeo Drifter and Shovel Knight are also must play. I've never heard of Zeo Drifter, Bobby, but I'll write it down. Zeo Drifter, but I think I already own Shovel Knight, but I've just never played it before. I bought it when it was on sale a while back. Sean, were you streaming today? I want to know what you were up to. Were you doing a stream? Because I want to hear about it if you were. Yeah, Sean got a 300 in Wii Bowling. How about that? That's awesome. That's freaking sweet. I never could get that. Not a chance. Worse than the axe? I don't know. That's a good question, Jorgirl. That's a good question. Ask me when we do this challenge again with the axe one day. Because we will. Game Boy Castlevania games. What do you think about them? Zubat! Ah, I hate Pokemon! Who's got a Zubat? Brock! Screw you, Brock! It's your fault. I think Brock has a Zubat from the original Pokemon series. Who else remembers that? Or am I wrong? He's got something else. He's got a Geodude. How did you like the Game Boy Castlevania games, Sean? I want to hear about this. Because I played them all on stream as well. And I want to know your opinion, especially on the first one. The first one is so jank. Trash, but second is playable. There you go. There you go. I had the first one as a kid, dude, and my parents hated that game because it made me so angry. I could never beat the third level. There was not a chance. And that sucks, too, because I hated owning it and not being able to finish it. I'm hoping this is going to be armor. Okay, let's not touch that again. Okay, don't touch that again. Oh, that was crap. All right. Back to the drawing board. I was really hoping that was going to be armor. See, I lost track of where we were on like yeah, baby Arthur showed up at the perfect time. Rebirth version of Game Boy Castlevania. The Castlevania The Adventure is the first one. It's so janky and so slow. It's not a good game despite it being Castlevania, and that's disappointing. Yeah, it's not a good Castlevania game. That pains me to say that because I love the Castlevania series, but that's not a very good one. It's not good. Adventure Rebirth, I have heard of that, Culip. I have heard of that one. Need to play it at some point. There's also another one you can try, Sean. It's called Castlevania Legends. You play as Sonya Belmont. I don't think she's a canon character, but that's who you play as in Castlevania Legends. I don't know if you played that one, but that one and the second one are good on Game Boy. But that first one is just jank. And now I have a soft spot for it because I grew up with it, but still, it just bothers me. And there's Vance. Vance is just working on it deathless. Speak of the devil. There it is. Trying the deathless Castlevania The Adventure is proving quite the challenge. I know, right? I know. It's insane. And that's a hell of a challenge, too. But I also love that you're trying something like that. That's freaking awesome. Too Much Torque, welcome in. How you doing today? You love these Super G&G runs? I do, too, man. Because I can't get enough of these kind of games. I love doing first playthroughs, and I love doing challenge runs. I'm not sure what I like more, honestly. I love both. There's always something to do with a game like this, with a lot of content. There's always something else. Vance, good to see you as well. You got the Castlevania Anniversary Collection for the Switch. Which all games does that include? What? Alright, screw it. I'm not going to try and get that chest again. That got me killed last time. We're just going to take our time here and deal with goblins as they show up. Okay, no more, right? Okay, now we actually have a chance with this boss fight. Jesus, that level is way harder than it needed to be. Is the Scythe easier than the torch-only run you did? Very good question there, Mr. Pill, because the torch was better against some enemies, but overall, I would say it made for a harder playthrough because of the boss fights. The torch is notoriously bad against these bosses. Now, for some of the level parts, it wasn't all that bad. But I would definitely say the torch is harder than using this weapon. Now, we haven't done the torch run on professional yet, which I'm still going to need to do, which is really going to be where the pain is going to be. I'm hoping that's even possible. I'm guessing it is. Just got to get real good, right? Just got to get good. Trying to play it is quite the challenge. Okay, well, I've got it written. Honestly, let me queue up. I'm going to write it down just in case. I'm just going to go ahead and write it down again in case I don't have that, because I know I've heard of it. Alright, sure, this game, Haunted Castle, Castlevania Arcade is the hardest Castlevania. I have seen Haunted Castle before. And the problem is, I don't think you get unlimited continues. I think once they're gone, they're gone. I think that's what makes that one so difficult. I'm pretty sure I haven't ever played it before. I think I've seen someone play it. Jax, I think that might have been you. I think you were playing that Haunted Castle arcade game. I'm pretty sure. I mean, the original Adventure Rebirth is actually good. Okay. All right. Well, I'll have to look into that then, because now I'm pretty curious. All right. So that's another win there. Get 3 continues in Haunted Castle. Okay. You did beat it though, right? You finished it. And it's so hard, I'm scared of it. I'm freaking scared as hell. Thanks for the GGs, Big Dave. Well, that was my fault because I was looking at chat, and that's okay. This part's going to take us a little bit to get through. This is going to be a struggle. This is Loop 2, so the enemies are a little bit more powerful. They're a little faster. So there's going to be some deaths here, and I already hate this level. I think I hate this level more than any other in the game. There's no fun factor at all on this level. There's a lot of RNG. These guys just spawn completely at random. Weapon's awful. Can't even aim it. Alright. There's going to be a chest here. I'm not sure I should open any of these chests. Let's see what this even is. Okay. Awesome. Okay, well, fine. Yeah, I thought that's what I was thinking, Jax. This was like a month or 2 ago. I know I'd seen it somewhere, and that's awesome. I was thinking it was you. Yeah, we're on Loop 2, Studio Scott. We are there. We have to push to the end here. We still have to get the whatever weapon we need, the bracelet. We got to get that. And then we'll be done. You'll have to emulate the Wii for advance. Oh, crap. Uh-oh, that might be a problem. That might be a problem. A bit of emulator juggling with Dolphin. I'm not sure if I can... Oh, I might be able to do that, Culip. Maybe I can. We'll have to look into it. Beat all the baddies in Mixer, we believe. Family, thank you so much. I appreciate it. Very, very kind. I don't have to do that, but thank you so very much. This is a better run than I was thinking it would be. We're doing okay. I should not be complaining about this run even a little bit. I'm honestly happy with it. I should be happy with it because, you know why, we're playing Echo the Dolphin tomorrow. And probably 20 streams ahead of that, it's going to be Echo. Hope you like Echo, because we're about to be grinding it. Oh, that went well. Okay, can I do that again? Come on, Scythe, do something good for me. I know you're a crappy weapon, but help me out here. All right, doing... Oh, no! Oh, no! Oh, no! I saw it coming! You were too late! Thank you again for the 100 bits, dude. I really appreciate it. Very, very, very kind. Texas A&M in a tough game, trailing by 3 to Appalachian State. Good. Jimbo Fisher's a freaking idiot. Hope they get beat by 50. I'm not bitter or anything. Oh God, I already lost my armor. Great start. All right, whatever. Whatever. That run was going down the toilet quick. Haunted Castle is some bullshit. I kind of want to try it. All right, we have plenty of continues. I think we're in pretty good shape. We should be able to finish this, I hope. Yeah, Appalachian State did get Michigan. You can't sleep on a team like that. You can't. That's a good little team. I remember that one, Fox. I remember it well. It was shocking, but hey, they were a good team. I think they won the Division II national title that year, I want to say. All right, now I know what I'm doing here. We're fine. Everything's great. Everything's great. If I can get the upgraded weapon, it's going to be good. Okay, this is fine. This is fine. This is fine. Dolphins actually kill for fun. Do they? Well, I'm about to be a dolphin. I'm going to be killing stuff for fun, so get ready. Any kind of a fish or sharks in the way of Echo, they're going down. Not putting up with any crap. Actually, Echo's going to die a lot, but hey, it is what it is, right? I'm not very good at this. This part's hard with any weapon. Thank you so much, dude. Thank you for the 100 bits, Mr. Pill. Very kind, man. You don't have to do that, like I say, but I appreciate it very much. Thank you so much, dude. I'm glad you guys are hanging out with me today. I'm having a blast. We're going to have fun on this one more day before Echo starts. And then the fun's going to disappear real quick, at least for me. That's how that's going to work. Hey, McSlapnut, what's going on? Yeah, we're playing a good game for the last day for a while because Echo's about to start. Echo is about to start, and it's not going to be good. Q-Dog says, how much damage does Scythe do compared to the lance and knife? Let me look that up. This book will tell me the answer. All right, Scythe does. In the current form I have it upgraded to, it does 9 damage a shot. The lance does 9 damage a shot in the upgraded form with the green armor. The knife does 7 damage a shot. See, right there, it tells you straight up how much better the knife is because it's so fast, and these weapons are so incredibly slow. That's all you need to see right there is that damage table. The game is horribly imbalanced. I still love this game. I love this game. Nice cheap shot there, jerk. Nice cheap shot there. Okay, I'll give you that one because we're at the checkpoint. No. All right, this is going to be armor. Ask and you shall receive. I will die in the most unpleasant ways in Echo. We'll die to crabs. We'll die to drowning. We'll get crushed by crab. We'll freeze to death. There's a million ways to die in Echo. Get ready. You're going to see every one of them. You're going to see a lot of complaining. Awesome. Awesome! This part sucks, too. I don't like this part. Appreciate the runs and the good conversations. I appreciate you, Mr. Pill. Appreciate all you guys hanging out. Like I said, my streaming career, I had a great community. I've got a great community. That's all I ever wanted. Getting partner and all that stuff, that was just icing on the cake. I'd already felt like I'd accomplished all my goals by that point. Getting that was just amazing, but I was already in a great place. If I had never gotten partner, it wouldn't have changed a thing. We would still be streaming. I've met so many amazing people. This has been one of the best experiences of my life, and I'm not exaggerating saying that. I truly feel that way. If I didn't have fun, I wouldn't be streaming 4 days a week for like 4 or 5 hours a day. I love it. It's just a lot of fun. I look forward to it every week. I'm glad I can do 4 days a week. That's a positive for me. That is a real positive. I know some people that have jobs that have different hours and stuff, they can't exactly stream when they want to and all that good stuff. I'm pretty fortunate right now. I got to count my blessings here. I'm just lucky. A million ways to rage, of course. Of course. McSlapnut, hope you're having a nice day, man. Always a pleasure to see you as well. Had that teacher from physics, biology, freshman years piss off that class so badly. I may have brought it up before, but I graduated 10th in my class, close to 200 students in your class. Small class. For classes usually graded on a curve would piss off the class so bad. Always get perfect in hundreds with additional points each time. The next class was in the 70. Completely effed up the curve. No wonder people didn't like you. You don't do that stuff. And yes, the retro community is awesome. It is absolutely awesome, McSlapnut. I was in the Team Fortress 2 community before I ever started streaming retro. You know how bad that community is? I think I've ranted about this subject many times. Do not play that game if you want to be part of a good community. I think you'll be sorely disappointed. I know I was. I'm still shocked that people acted the way they do. I'm shocked. Maybe I shouldn't be. But the retro community is freaking awesome. I'm in my happy place now, and this is where I'm going to stay. Maybe we'll play like a modern retro type game every now and then. I have done that before. We played Super Meat Boy. That was awesome. That played like a retro game. The Ghosts and Goblins Resurrection. That was awesome. That was like a retro game. Celeste, I would be glad to play that sometime. I would have fun playing Celeste. It's retro enough for me. But as far as like a game like Dark Souls or something, I don't know if I would play that. It just doesn't look like my style. And oh my god, it's 3D! 3D? No, we don't do that here. Dark Souls is good. I may end up liking it. Agalos, there's a good one, Rush. I've seen Agalos. I actually own that one. The massive slowdown in the game's a sprite issue. Yeah, this game is a little ambitious for its time. This was one of the original games, I believe, that released with the Super Nintendo. So this game does have some lag issues. The sprites are very detailed. They did a very nice job with the graphics in this game, but maybe a little too much. Maybe a little too much for the time that this came out with. Probably as bad as the Call of Duty or Counter-Strike community. Yeah, it was about that bad. It was about that bad. If you guys are interested in seeing what kind of the crap I was dealing with, streaming Team Fortress 2, go in my Discord channel, look into the Team Fortress 2 category, and it's not safe for work, so be prepared. Be prepared. That was like what was being said there was pretty much a daily thing every time I streamed. Not good times. I'm still a little bit in disbelief people could be that serious about a video game. Get that worked up and angry at somebody over it. It's unthinkable, dude. And I played multiplayer shooters and stuff back in the day, in the 90s. When I was a freaking teenager, I never got that mad. If I got mad at myself for not playing good enough. I didn't get mad at my opponents for beating me. You just gotta get good. Look at it as an opportunity to get better. People can't do that. They had to get mad at the guy who's killing you over and over. Yeah, big shock, right? Already beat Dark Souls. It's called Knights of the Round. I love Knights of the Round, Girl. That's a great beat 'em up. Knights of the Round is good stuff. It's a hard beat 'em up, though. It really is. It's good, though. Cloud, what's up, man? Hey, look who's on my shirt, Cloud. Are you not entertained? Are you not entertained, Cloud? Cloud Strife is in the chat. Are you not entertained? Oh boy, I'm a fanboy of Final Fantasy VII. I'm willing to admit that. We were having a discussion earlier. I was brokenhearted that there were people that liked Ocarina of Time more than Final Fantasy VII. I'm not sure if I'll get over that. Agalos was an alright little Wonder Boy substitute with Monster Boy in the Cursed Kingdom 10 times better. Is that a retro game, or is that like a new modern type game, Pigeon Fish? How far will I go to save Tifa? All the freaking way. Don't even ask. Don't even ask. Show Tifa? Okay. Here's Tifa right here. Can't go with one arm. I'm sorry about that. I don't know where her other arm is. It's somewhere. It's somewhere. I like Final Fantasy 3 over 7 any day. Derek, that's a fine opinion. I don't have a problem with that. I don't have a problem with that at all. Now, some opinions I do have a problem with. Kid Cool is not better than Holy Diver. That's the worst opinion on video games I think I've ever heard in my life. Neff, if you're here, yeah, that's the worst opinion ever. That was a Neff opinion. He and I get along on no games. I never played Final Fantasy VII. First one I played was X on PS2. It's really the only one I played as well. Interesting. Do you have any interest in playing more, McSlapnut? I've never played any beyond 7. Which is strange to a lot of people, but 7 is the newest one I've played. I haven't played 8, 9, 10, any of them. I just haven't had time. And I don't have time right now, even though I've got them on my list to play. It's probably not going to happen anytime soon. This guy's probably going to kill me, and that's okay. We're at the checkpoint. That's all I really wanted here. What are you doing up there? I can't fight you up there. There's a wolf in the way. Okay, is he going to get stuck right... Now he's down there when I'm up here. This is going fabulous. Make up your mind where you want to be so I can make an adjustment. If he runs at me, can I even... Yup, okay. I was going to say, can I even hit him from here? I can. Wally Bear's a good game. That's not a good opinion. Yeah, it's so good, Bell. Why don't you do a deathless run? Tried many times to kill the second boss without dying, but the third boss just makes me mad. What game, Jorgo? Knights of the Round? Okay, what you need to do is you need to block his attacks, and then you need to counter immediately after a block. That's basically how you fight every boss in that game. Block, and then counter. It takes getting used to. It's not an easy beat-em-up. It's not like Final Fight where you just jam the button all day long. And that's not an easy beat-em-up either. That's not a good example. What's an easy beat-em-up? Streets of Rage 2 on like... Oh, I forgot about the... Jesus, there's spikes there. The first 2 Breath of Fires. Okay. Breath of Fire, you say? This artwork is awful, by the way. This is Americanized box art. This is awful looking. The Japanese one actually makes the characters look how they're supposed to look. That is called Americanizing the box art, and it's awful. Stupid looking. Put the characters as they're supposed to be. Don't make them try and look realistically human. That's not how they look in the game. Shining Force did that too. It's ridiculous. The artwork is good. It's out of place. Well, that's a fair point. I can't disagree with that. But it shouldn't be like made for a game like that, where the characters are like anime style in the game. And then you look at the box art and they look nothing like that. It's so ridiculous. Violent Storm is an easy beat 'em up. I've never played that before. I've heard of it before though. Violent Storm, yeah, I have heard of that one, never played it before. Now, an easy beat-em-up to me is Streets of Rage 2 on, like, easy difficulty. That's an easy beat-em-up. Of course, that's not the greatest of examples either, because it's on easy, and that game on very hard is actually very hard. So what's an easy beat-em-up besides that? I like Fabio. Yes, exactly. Like Fabio on the cover of Iron Sword. That's a good example. That looks nothing like the game. And the first Wizards and Warriors also had some cool-looking, realistic artwork that looked nothing like the game as well. Nothing. Dude, I was clearly... Oh, I survived that. Okay. I thought I was dead. American Fantasy Star box art. Oh, God, Chris! That might be the worst of all. Go look at the box art for Phantasy Star 2. That's the worst art well, it's... Can't call it bad art. It just does not fit the game whatsoever. It's so stupid looking. They made Nee look like she's a freaking devil with those horns. That is some of the stupidest box art I've ever seen in my life, and it's an insult that it even exists. Caleb, I was waiting for someone to say that. I wasn't going to say it, but I was waiting for bad box art Mega Man to be revealed. Thank you, Caleb. You're saying the Mega Man box art... Oh, Plabu beat you to it. Okay, Heretic, burn Mixer to the ground. No. No, that's awful. That's awful. But I like it because it's so janky and such a meme that I actually like it. It's so stupid. You can't help but like it. I like Wizards and Warriors as well, Studio Scott. We're going to play Iron Sword at some point. I kind of want to play Iron Sword. I beat it when I was a kid because I found a code or something in GamePro that took me to the last level. And that's not really beating it. So we need to do a proper playthrough of Iron Sword. And it's going to be hard. It's going to be janky. I get that. But I do want to play it. And we will beat it. We'll find a way. I have all the confidence in the world that we can do it. I like old Mega Man is in a fighting game. Yeah, bad box art Mega Man got put somewhere. He did. He was actually a real thing somewhere. The anime realism thing happened with the early Dragon Quest. That is correct. That is correct. Those games are based upon Akira Toriyama's artwork, and they changed that completely for the American version, of course. As a kid, I would have preferred the anime style, because I think because it looks like the characters in the game. Why would you not want that? Why make it like not like it's supposed to be? I don't get it. And Chris understands, yeah, Mega Man 1 box art should be treasured. It's so bad you can't help but laugh at it. That's the way I see it anyway. It's so corny and so ridiculous. You can't help but laugh. All right, now we're back to a duel to the death here. These things are freaking nasty. With this weapon. It's awful. Captain Ginyu Frog. Welcome in, dude. Great name, by the way. Somebody's a Dragon Ball Z fan. Welcome in, dude. Hope you're having a nice day. Good to have you aboard. We're in the home stretch here. We're hoping to finish this up. Captain Ginyu Frog. Great to have you aboard, man. All right, first of our duels has been won. We have a couple. We have this guy to deal with, and then I think we can just skip the last guy. That worked last time. Hey, Farley, welcome in, dude. Welcome in. Good to see you as well. Things are going well here. Things are going well. I'm excited. We're close to the end. We still have to beat the last level on Professional, though, which is a problem no matter what weapon you're using. Farley, how you doing today, man? Jose, how's it going, man? Welcome in. Hope you're having a good day. Let me get a shout out for Jose. I've got it. You're on my list to be added to auto shout outs, and unfortunately, I have to go into the bot and make manual adjustments to it, but I'm going to do that and not be lazy anymore. That's how that's going to work. But Jose, welcome in, dude. Good to see you as always. Farley's resubbing. Thank you, Farley. Thank you very much for the resub, man. I really appreciate it, dude. You know you don't have to do that. How did you hit me? I clearly hit you first. You piece of garbage. Now I don't have armor. Great, now I'm screwed because I don't think we can beat the end guy with like this. Idiotic. Bad plays. Waiting for more Dragon Ball Super. I don't know if they're going to do more. They might not do any more Dragon Ball Super. I think that might have ended. Farley, again, thank you for the 6 months, buddy. I really appreciate it, man. Really, really, really appreciate it. No, Jose, no. I'm glad to shout you guys out. My only criteria for shouting people out is just I like to go to their stream and get to know them a little bit, see them stream a bit, and that's really all I ask for. And I've seen you, I've been in your stream several times. Either whether you know it, whether you know it or not, I've been there. I'm in trouble here. I'm in danger. I'm gonna make an executive decision here, and it was the wrong one. Of course it was. Of course it was. Yeah, Nova, this is still going. We only got 2 more levels to go, but it's 2 nasty ones. It's 2 nasty ones. Echo 1. Yep, it's Echo. McSlapnut, no problem, man. Gonna watch the game. What game? What team are you a fan of? What team? I want to hear it, so I can approve or not. There's only one team I wouldn't approve of. Oklahoma State. Okay. Okay, you're good. Everything's fine. Everything's good. There is one team that it's not okay to be a fan of. That one's fine, though. Best of luck in your game today. Longhorns tore me up today. No, not Texas. Auburn. Auburn Tigers. Why you make Lurkin sound so ominous? I don't know. I just thought I would. Usually I'm at work though, so like I can't really talk in a lot of people's streams when I'm working. It's unfortunate. And I wish I had more free time for that. But yeah, the best I can do a lot of times is lurk. But still, that's good because it keeps me occupied while working. It helps a lot. Auburn, the kicker, almost beat Bama today. Huh? Yeah, we did almost lose to Texas. We did. Shout out Big Mac. He's banned, Cloud. He's banned. We can't shout Big Mac out. He's banned. I don't even think that would work. Uh-oh. I just botched that up. Oh, we survived. Texas kickers named Auburn. Wow, what a coincidence. War Eagle? Excuse me? Caleb, do you want to get banned, sir? Do you want to get banned? I could make it happen. I don't even know why I'm concerned about Auburn. It's second rate anyway. We got 18 national titles. They got 2. Why do I even care? They're nothing. They're nothing, I tell you. Sure, same for me. I lurk throughout the day as I work. Dude, it's fun, isn't it? It's fun being able to lurk. There was nowhere to go there. I was going to take a hit regardless. He got me there. That was a good move. Jeff Goldblum's here watching Mixer yesterday. I hope that was him. I mean, that'd be cool. I mean, we were playing Jurassic Park. What if he actually did show up? That would have been kind of neat. I'm not betting on it, but it's possible. I bet there's celebrities that have hung out in people's streams before without saying anything. Macaulay Culkin, for what I understand, is a big fan of Castlevania. What if he was watching my Castlevania stream where we did a la carte only? That would have been fun. Hope Jeff had his shirt open, lying down on a table while watching. Yeah, he was recovering from his wounds for getting that other dude killed, right? That was totally a thing in Jurassic Park. He got that other guy killed. He ran right to where the bathroom was. What was that other guy's name? The lawyer. Donald Gennaro or something. I'm a baby again. I mean, I know I'm a baby, but I mean, now I'm one in the game too. You were hoping to see that, Gally. I bet you were. Matt Culkin owns a company that remade Toe Jam and Earl. See, I knew he was a fan of video games. I knew he was. Yeah, I'm getting it handed to me, dude. There goes another continue. This level with this weapon's awful. And getting worse. Can the baby actually fight? Nope. The baby cannot fight. You are completely helpless. You can jump, but that's it. Okay, there's a good opening hit. There we go. The lawyer dude who got eaten off the toilet. Yeah, that guy. Jeff Goldblum got him killed. If he hadn't run over there, it never would have happened. No, actually, it's Dennis Nedry's fault. What the hell am I talking about? He's the one that started the whole thing. Now, in other Ghosts and Goblins games, you can get turned into an old man in Ghouls and Ghosts, regular Ghouls and Ghosts on Genesis in the arcade. And when you get turned into the old man, he can actually fight, but you just move slower. So it's something. Jeff did throw that dude under the bus, I know. That other dude would not have died if it wasn't for Jeff. I think I already was total opposite in the book, and the lawyer guy was a brave good guy in the book, or was that someone else? Yeah, everything was different in the book. I did read the book back in the day, and Hammond was not a good guy, and Grant was a little bit more vicious. So yeah, the book was a little different. It was good, though. It was like, the descriptions of what was going on was much more vivid. The movie only kind of like scratched the surface of what was actually going on in Jurassic Park. The lawyer did leave the kids, though. That's true. He just bailed. Forgot about that, Jose. That happened. Totally forgot. This is getting to be bullshit. Wow! I couldn't even beat the first guy. This is going terrible. Alright, get good. Gotta get good here, right? Get good. There's nothing else to it. Just get good, get better, win the fight, go home happy, right? Yeah, play Echo tomorrow. That's the plan. I really need to go to the bathroom, too, but I'm not going until we beat the game. It's 6 o'clock. Holy freaking crap. I didn't know it was this late. That's fine. I got nothing else to do. I got nothing else to do except hang with you guys. I'm in my happy place. We're beating up on red Aramers and super ghouls and ghosts. It's a good place to be. Even the movies, Hammond's pretty careless with the shit he's up to. Really, I know. He had no plan at all. He was like, hey guys, let's just make a theme park and put dinosaurs in it. What could go wrong with that? Yeah, what indeed? What indeed? These patterns with the enemies are nuts. And here's the interesting thing, Jose. If you try and fight these guys without pulling them to the ground, you can't hit them. They literally dodge everything. They have a good AI. These are very well-designed enemies for their time period. I'm honestly very impressed. And this is the only strategy I could come up with to win this fight with this crappy weapon. This is one of the worst weapons in the game, and normally if you were using almost any other weapon, I could drop this guy real quickly. But with this slow, crappy weapon, it's completely different. Alright, he's dead. We actually have a chance this time. Now we're on. John Hammond is fleet. Yeah, I know. John Hammond is honestly the one to blame. He's the one that came up with this ridiculous idea. I think, Jose, you need to try them. If you like hard platformers, you might fall in love with the Ghosts and Goblins series. I did. I didn't even play them hardly at all off stream. I played the first one off stream, well, as a kid, and I didn't like it, but I wanted to beat it. I couldn't. Not anywhere close to good enough. But I think you would enjoy these games. I really do. Chat would enjoy seeing you suffer. They're fun to learn. On a first playthrough, there's something. Okay, okay, now I want to push him away from me. No! Ah, my goodness. Okay, I'm screwed now. Unless we can try and get the armor back. There's a slim possibility we can get the armor back here, but probably not. Let's find out. Wonders never cease. Okay, well now I have a better chance against this boss. Oh, somehow like watching me play Bubsy. I'm so scared to play Bubsy again. I played it when I was a kid. Do you like Bubsy, Jose? I've seen it played and it looks just miserable. And I rented it as a kid because I thought, oh look, a cool cat character. How could you go wrong? You can go wrong, all right. You can go wrong. I've been tempted to put Bubsy up for a bad game redemption because I'm so scared to play it again. Because I know how terrible it would go. And it's got limited continues too, which makes it 100 times harder. Fabled, what's up, man? What's going on with you today? We're near the end of this. We have a chance. Actually, I think we're going to be able to do it. Haha! You thought you could get me. What do you last week? I was browsing streams and the streamer talked about how toxic TF2 is. See, I'm glad it's not just me. Glad it's not just me. The people that think Team Fortress 2 has a good community are actually the ones causing the most problems in it. Texas A&M lost? Oh, that's funny. Eat it. Eat it, Jimbo, you freaking loser. I love it, Caleb. I love it. Evil laugh time. That's wonderful. You can say I love Bubsy because it's such a mess. Bubsy 3D is a disaster. I'll put Bubsy 1 up for redemption at some point. It seems like you feel the way about Bubsy the way I feel about this game. And there's a lot of people that do not like the Ghosts and Goblins series at all, and I understand why. But that's funny that you've never played this series, but you really like Bubsy, and I've never played Bubsy, and you really like it. It's so interesting seeing the different ways people like approach and have played what games. I love the diversity. Hungry would definitely want to make it happen. I know Hungry is a massive fan of Bubsy. She's asked me to play it before too. And I told her, I was like, but it's so bad. She was like, no, you'll like it. Give it another try. I don't know. I don't know. There are people that don't like it, Phoenix. I know, dude. And it's how could you not like Ghosts and Goblins? But I've heard people say they don't like it. Unbelievably enough. This is like one of my favorite series of all time, and I didn't even know what I was missing before I started streaming, but here we are. Alright, this is like one of the worst fights in the game right here. Alright, that's a good opening volley. Okay, he's going to swoop at me. Now he's going to go down, and now we have a chance. This is good. All right, he's going to swoop at me again. He's going to go... No! Now I'm screwed. It's more than likely over now. You cannot fight this guy when he's in the air. It just does not happen. And he doesn't despawn either. He'll chase you all the way through the level. Why is there fall damage in Bubsy? Cats always land on their feet, right? No. Absolutely not. It's seen on Twitch TV. I love that. Dude, Jax, that's funny looking. That looks like the TV guide emblem. That's Dr. Orochi, isn't it? It is. I thought so. I've seen it before. That is freaking awesome. I love seeing everyone's emotes, too. Everyone's got such great emotes on Twitch. That makes it even more fun, too. And I've even heard of a streamer before that doesn't allow other people's emotes in his channel. Yeah, that's a thing, too. Can you believe that? Yeah, it's real. It's real. I didn't make it up. Freaking Bubsy. What could possibly go wrong? Yeah, besides everything. Opinions versus reviewer on good games. Yeah, I guess so. I guess it hurts me that there's people that don't like Ghosts and Goblins, but hey, that's their opinion, I guess. I mean, I don't like Ocarina of Time. Oh wait, I can't do this now. I can't do this. We have to get the bracelet to finish the game. I have to die on purpose. I just screwed myself over. You don't beat the game on this continue, I'm telling you how the Bama game ended. I already know, Nova, it got spoiled. It got spoiled accidentally. It's fine. I heard we didn't... Kill me! Kill me! Kill me! We have to do this hitless now. There's no other way to do this part. You gotta do it hitless. At least until we get the bracelet, which might be a bit of a problem. Oh, this is gonna hurt. Sorry, but it was a great fourth quarter. It sounds like Bama did deserve to win that game. That's what the vibes I'm getting from it. It started ugly, and apparently it just never got better. But I'm just happy we won, but still. Yeah, kill me now, Jax. You have to do that. You have to take the deaths. It's unfortunate. We have to do this part hitless. We have to do it hitless, which means I have to beat the red Arimer up there without taking a single damn hit. The way the screen moves compared to Bubsy's movements guarantee I do horrible at Bubsy. I know, that's part of my complaint with Bubsy as well, Gally, is that Bubsy takes up too much of the screen. They need to pull the camera back so you can see more about what's happening. But they're not going to do that because that's part of the game. That's the way Bubsy's designed. Sounded like Arnie Mixer. Good. I like being compared to Arnie. We need to play Predator again, right, Jax? Great game that was. Freaking awesome, Predator. They didn't. They should have lost. Yep, it's one of those kind of games. Well, at least we beat Texas. Texas A&M lost to somebody horrible. I love it. If any streamer thinks me showing my emotes is self-promotion, that stream isn't for me. I know the artists that made my emotes deserve promotion. I love seeing everyone's emotes in my streams. I love it. I can't believe there's actually somebody out there, though, like that. It's like, no, you can't use any emotes but mine. That guy deserves no viewers. That's what he deserves. I'm going to get knocked off, aren't I? We have to beat this dude hitless. He's going to swoop at me. I'm going to run for my little life here. See, he would have cornered me. This is going terrible. This is going terrible. I'm not in position to do anything with this. Now I am. Okay. Don't do that. I have to let him kill me now. For you wondering why I'm having to die here? Because if you don't get the upgrades in order, if you don't get the right upgrades, you can't get the weapon you need to finish the game. That's why I'm having a problem here. And the only way to do that is to have the gold armor with a couple of upgraded items. And if I can't get that, we can't finish the game. So if I take a hit at any point beyond up to that point, we have to start over. Thankfully, I have a lot of continues, but hey, the way that I'm dying right now, they're melting away quite quickly. Yeah, he's got aimbot. That guy's a cheater. That guy cheats worse than any other enemy in Ghosts and Goblins games. There are a ton of upsets today. You'll have to check the scoreboards after the stream. Did Notre Dame end up losing to Marshall? So many things going on. Bubsy got a ROM hack to zoom the camera out. That would be nice. That would be excellent. That would make it more playable than zoomed in like almost on top of Bubsy. They were trying to make like a Sonic type game with Bubsy. I get what they were going for. It just didn't work. At least not in my opinion. Venom is very strange in Bubsy. Like you jump to the right, you keep being slightly pulled that way even if you change direction. It's a little realistic with that. It's like you can't stop on a dime, but that also makes the game a lot harder to play. Adventure Island has like mechanics a bit like that as well. That's hard to play. That's really hard to play. Good start. Okay, I got the start I wanted with this fight. Now we need to try and whittle his health down. It'll take several hits. There's a hit. Okay. He's gonna do this. He's gonna shoot at me. Okay, that was unexpected. Don't be up there. Swoop at me. Okay, we have a chance. This is my... Yes! Okay, now we have to open this chest and pick the shield up. The next chest has the thing we need if I can beat the birds without taking a hit. Which is questionable because these birds can be trolly. Okay, one more. I'm backing off. I don't trust this. Almost there. We're almost there. Okay? The bracelet should be in the next chest. Alright, now we have the weapon we need to beat the game. That's the only way to get it. You can't get it in any other way. Now we have to win this fight again, which is extremely hard on Professional because it's got so much more hit points. But now we at least have what we need. The Scythe run is now over. Now all we have to do is finish the game with this weapon and we're complete. That's all that's left. I haven't streamed in 2 years, only have one emote. I made it myself. Hey, nothing wrong with that. Absolutely nothing wrong with that. Maybe you'll stream again sometime, Pigeon. Maybe you will. Maybe someday. I actually like the Adventure Island series, so I admit the second one is definitely better than the first one. Nobody likes the first one except maybe me. Good start! That's the start I was looking for. Wow! I've never done a worse job. Well, at least we have the weapon now. I don't have to get that again. I've never done that badly at that fight before. I just got I got deleted. I got deleted. Holy freaking crap, that was pathetic. Wow. Plabu, yours are awesome. You need to stream again, dude. You need to stream again. Your reflexes are honestly impressive. I think you do great at Bubsy. Lots of enemies just pop right in front of you. We'll try it at some point. I'll probably put Bubsy up for a bad game redemption because I'm probably not going to like it. But I do want to at least give it a chance, which if I put it up for redemption, somebody's going to redeem it, and we'll probably end up playing it fairly soon. That's how Bubsy's going to go. It's not going to be fun, but hey, I'm willing to try it. Okay, we have a better weapon for this guy now. Okay, now I have a weapon that's fast enough to actually kill this guy the first time he runs at me. Unless that happens. Unless that happens! Anything but that could have happened right there and we would have been okay. But no. Okay, now I've got a crappy... Now I've got no armor. Now it's probably too late. I'll try it anyway without armor. Wow, that's just freaking garbage, dude. That's freaking garbage. Saw it in the next round of garbage redemptions. Yeah, I've got some ideas, Farley. I've got some ideas. They're not going to be fun games for me, but we'll do them. We'll do them. The price might have to be higher. So many people have so many points in my channel now, and that I need to find a way to get inflation down. By raising prices on my games, I'm going to have to drain some points. There's too many people on my channel now that have way too many points. So it's like I put a game up, it gets redeemed the same day. Last time I put garbage games up, they were all redeemed within 2 days. There's too many people with too many points. Okay, I'm gonna get my ass whooped here, but that's okay. That's fine. I'm not expecting to win this time, because we didn't get there with the gold armor, which gives the attack more range. So I've got a crappy setup for this, but that's fine. I'll still go down swinging, though. See, I just don't have the range. Dead. That's okay. Dead. Dead, dead, dead. Very shitty play. Gotta get good. Get good, you idiot! What happens if you change weapons on the last boss? It puts you back like 2 stages and you have to try and get the bracelet again, Jor Girl. I've seen what happens before. You have to try again. So you go back to the stage before this one and it gives you another chance to get the bracelet. And it'll just keep doing that endlessly until you actually get it. So it doesn't make you go to like Loop 3 or anything. That's not a thing. Eventually he has to play Bill and Ted. You know what? Some of you guys just are not going to let me off the hook on Bill and Ted, are you? That's 3 people now, including you, Royal, that really want Bill and Ted. And I am dreading it with every ounce of my being, because that's not my style of game. It's a maze search for things game. I have 0 patience with that. And there's a reason a lot of people don't like that game. I'm not alone here. Echo, we're starting tomorrow, Royal. Look for Echo tomorrow. We're starting it. You're running out of games. It's inevitable. I know, that's a bad thing. The inevitability of Bill and Ted is closing in. I'm going to hate that more than Echo, maybe. Get absolutely destroyed. Do you know how good that felt right there? That felt good. I bet I couldn't do that again, but it sure worked good. Road Rash, Retrononymous, welcome in, man. Road Rash is on my list. That's already on the list. We will be playing that at some point. I've never heard anything like too good about Road Rash. We'll play it. All right, so here's the thing with this weapon. It's like the Hadouken from Street Fighter. It's very powerful, but it's got limited range. So that's what's going to make this fight coming up here so difficult, is the lack of range. But we have plenty of time here. We have everything we need. We can win this fight and end this. But this is still one of the harder fights you'll see in a Ghosts and Goblins game. What, another Wally Bear playthrough? That ain't happening. That ain't happening! Bill and Ted Game Boy was hard to his platformer like Bugs Bunny's Birthday Bash. That sounds better than the NES one. I'd rather play Bill and Ted on Game Boy. On Game Boy, Bill and Ted. Yes, it's better than the NES one, but no, nobody wants to see that one. Everybody wants to see freaking NES one, because that's the one I'm going to hate. I understand. And yes, we'll do it at some point. It won't be fun, but we'll do it. All right, beautiful start here. This is beautiful. This is what I wanted right here. All right, I have what I need. Home Improvement, no. Batman Forever and Hudson Hawk. Hudson Hawk. Batman Forever's jank. Why Hudson Hawk? Because the Angry Video Game Nerd just did an episode on it. I saw that episode. I don't really want to play it. Hudson Hawk. That is so bad, dude. What a stupid game. Can't believe that game's even real. Batman Forever, that might be worse than all of them. Who knows? Chakan the Forever Man, already on my list, Royal. We'll play that at some point. It looks cool. That looks like a lot of people talk bad about that game. I think it looks very cool. I want to try it. Good start. I whiffed on it. Okay. Is there room to hit him here? Whoa! Okay. All right, we're doing good. We're doing good. Hang in there. We got this. We've done it! We've done it! This is the final boss. This guy is a complete joke. This guy is the biggest joke you will ever see for a final boss. First time I beat this guy, I was in shock. Because I thought he was so weak that I was thinking, okay, he's going to have like 3 more forms, right? No. That's the only attack he's got. Go back to Gradius. You're doing more than one loop. The end messages change each loop, so in a way it has multiple endings. Not certain how many loop messages there are. We'll do 1 loop of Gradius, and then I'm never touching that game again because I hate it so much. 1 loop of Gradius, and I think that's being generous considering how much I hate that game. I have a burning hatred of that game. I'm kind of disappointed this guy's so dang easy. I'm very disappointed. This should have been an awesome final battle. That's it. That's it. It's shameful. It's shameful how weak that dude is. And that's the end of our run. That's the end of our run. We have succeeded in the Scythe-only professional no magic run. We have succeeded. So there's still more to do with this game. We still need to do all the other weapons on professional no magic runs, and the Tri-Blade's going to be a big problem, the Axe is going to be a big problem, and the Torch is going to be a big problem. Those are going to be probably, in some ways, harder than what we just did. Actually, in a lot of ways, I'm really scared of the Torch run. I'm terrified of that one. But we have to do it to complete the whole set of different runs with this game. Gradius is the least played on my NES Mini. See, I'm not alone. Deathmark agrees. Gradius isn't fun. Torch, I know, Gally. We did Torch Expert. That was bad enough, but cranking it up to Professional be 100 times worse. Because they get extra hit points for each difficulty. Bram Stoker's Dracula. I think I've played that before, Jorgirl, and it's terrible. so yeah, we could probably make that a bad game at some point too. What about the horse? The horse? No game called the horse, thankfully, Belle. If there was, I'm not playing it. Oh, in this game as a kid, it annoyed me that you had to do everything all over again. Yeah, 2 loops in this game. 2 loops. Honestly, it